Discovered her. All right, we're going to get YouTube online here. Looks like they're trying to join us right now. You know how those YouTubers are. They're so slow. They're always behind, which is fine. Somebody's got to pick up the rear. Somebody's got to be the tote array of the stream, and it's called YouTube. Hey, they're finally on board. Welcome to it, YouTube. You didn't miss nothing. Let me make sure that everybody over there is kind of happy. Let me just refresh the YouTube page for them. Click on the live. We're going to bring up the chat. It's going to kind of see who's over there. Just say hi to YouTube real quick. Test, test. And YouTube says hi. Okay, cool. We are good to go. Let's bring up, let's do some cold waters today. What do you say? Huh? 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 Well, there I am. Hey, how are you? Happy Friday, everybody. We are going to knock out a couple hours of cold waters today and kind of build up a little bit of a library for the Jive Turkey channel, because you know how those guys over there, they always want more videos. So we're going to make some videos for them today. That's what we do here. Sonar and Steel seems to be the live stream version of Jive Turkey, because that's kind of what it turned into recently. And I'm not opposed to that. It's not a bad thing. We got people already coming in. Boy, that's a little bit loud. If the game's a little bit loud, you guys got to let me know. It's a little loud in my ears. I turned it down just a little bit. Hillbilly Scholar is the first man here today over on Rumble. That's right. We have an account on Rumble. It's kind of our, reaching out to people that may not know we exist. We got your YouTube audience really strong. Patreon's been around since 2017. We're coming up on a 10-year anniversary next year for Patreon. So we got a year to think about how we're going to celebrate that. What are we going to do with Patreon? I don't know. I should give you guys something special. We should start working on an idea for something special for the Patreons. I think that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and load a game called, well, it was called Sierra, but we got sunk. So now we're sitting here with the Astute here, and we just got crept up on. How dare they creep up on us? The Russians always be creeping. You got to watch them. Oh no, we got the T-Lam mission again. What? Shoot at least 8 T-Lams to where? Oh my word. Where are we hitting? We're hitting Gremikha this time. Well, if you guys remember last week, we got Murmansk. Smashed them pretty good with some T-Lams. Blew up their dry docks, their assembly buildings, some of their port facilities, all those cranes that be loading stores and stuff and weapons onto submarines. Gone. I guess we're going to do the same to another northern Russian city called Gremikha. Gremikha. I don't know how to say it, and neither do you, so don't tell me I'm wrong. Okay. All right, we got 15 spearheads. We have no T-Lam, so we got to go get some. Huh. All right. Well, I guess that's going to happen right after this engagement, because we just got crept up on by probably a Russian submarine bearing 164. We're at periscope depth on the Horn with the boss whenever sonar calls out new contact. So probable submarine, strong thermal layer at 259. So my initial, without seeing nothing else, just knowing that, he is also at periscope depth, probably a diesel boat, but we're kind of far away from shore. In the 1960s and 70s, less in the 80s, in which the time frame is now for us in this game, most of the diesel boats were, to have more time on station, they didn't go very far from Mother Russia. That's a little history lesson for you, which is why they had a very large nuclear submarine navy for those forward deployment patrols down into the North Atlantic and the Pacific as well. They also went to the Indian Ocean. Russia, the Soviet Union back in the days during the Cold War, was a global navy. They went everywhere. There were no geographical limits to their navy for the time. They were a real near-peer foe for us. Quite the challenge. So, but I'm thinking, because we're not that far away from Russian territorial waters, this might be a diesel boat. That's just my first impression. Probably above the layer, since we have a very strong thermal layer at 250 feet. We're going to close, because he's a diesel boat, 15,000 yards, and then work our way into him. We're going to go slow here. Got to ease into there. Got to be kind to the nice target. Let's go ahead and get started.
New contact bearing 169, designated Sierra 1.
Look at that, so pretty.
Con sonar.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
So pretty. So this is the Astute class submarine, folks. Jolly old England built these. They built 5? 6? 5?
Designated Sierra
5 or 6. I kind of forget how many they built. Really good.
Sonar new contact
Really good.
bearing 192, designated Sierra.
It's kind of their
4.
version of the Virginia. That's not really fair. It's a little bit different than the Virginia. Actually, it's a lot different than the Virginia. Now that I think about it. Okay, never mind. It's not their version of the Virginia after all. It's just the Astute. It's a good sub. Yep. All right, let's figure out where we are. The more I thought about that statement, the more things popping in my head about the differences, and I was like, wow, that's not what I just said was completely wrong. Oh, look at this little formation we got. That's nice. That's almost like a fleet. I hope this is not a fleet. Are we going against a fleet, Sonar? You said it was a submarine. Oh, man. Let's figure out what's happening, because Sonar don't know. They don't know. Let's go with Sierra 2. Let's start with Sierra 2. Let's find out who Sierra 2 is. It looks like a ship. That looks a lot like a ship, Sonar.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 2.
That's a submarine that went below the layer. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, no.
Con sonar, Sierra 3.
This is not a submarine. This is a wolf pack. This is a wolf pack of submarines. What are we doing, Sonar? What's happening? Oh, no. Okay, so we just got ambushed. That's what this is. This is a beating. This is a flogging. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. All right. Well, let's figure out Sierra 4 real quick. And then we're going to figure out Sierra. Oh, man. They are in a good firing position, too. We don't have time for this. Let's move. All right. It's time to do something different because I don't like being here. Let's do a quick look-see-loo before we go deep down bearing 183 and 190. There's periscope. Oh. And let's get on the glass and dance with the one-eyed lady. We're going to do roundy rounds with her. Somebody cue the music. Oh, we're looking the wrong direction. Let's go the other way. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Surface contacts. Come on, baby. Surface contacts. Wow, nothing. Zero. Down. So they're outside visual range. Helm, come left. Steer course 270, baby.
Come left 270.
Dive. Let's get down below this layer. I don't like being up here anymore. Sounding.
0, 0 feet, dive by.
Sounding. How deep's the water? It's 2,000 feet. Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's go down. We're not going to lawn dart this thing into the dirt. All right. Let's read some chat while we change depth and course at the same time. And if you know, you know. Why does the Astute look like a Sierra? It's not a Sierra. It doesn't look anything like a Sierra. What's wrong? Now, sir, I apologize for attacking you, but let's go over the differences. The Sierra has a blunt nose. Oh, you guys can't see that. Okay. This has an angled, not nose. Nose is up here, but I'm talking about the front of the sail up here. This is not blunt. This is very slanted. Okay. Sierra.
Con sonar regained contact on
actually,
Sierra
it does have
2,
some
bearing
stuff topside
1,
there, so I can
8,
forgive
2.
you for that. But do you know what Sierra doesn't have? What's that? What does that look like to you? Is that a 7-bladed screw? No. Take that back to your wherever you came from, sir. This is called an impulsor. It's a special kind of submarine propeller drive thing that uses science to be quiet. Math and physics and stuff and things you Neanderthals don't understand. You wouldn't get it. But that's why you got me. I'll teach you all about it. Let's continue left to course 250. Keep Sierra 2 out of the baffles.
Come left 2.
Sierra 3 rather.
5,
Out of the
0.
baffles.
Helm I.
Great question though. Keep them coming, sir. We're coming in hot today, aren't we? All right. Google says by the end of the year there should be 7 Astutes. Oh, are they building another one? Where? Who's paying for it? It's not England. They ain't got no money. And they don't have a globally reserved currency like the United States has. Because we ain't got no money either, but guess what? As long as you knuckleheads keep using the dollar, we're going to keep building stuff. Let's see. What campaign and sub am I playing? I'm playing the Astute. I'm playing on the North Atlantic campaign 1984 against Soviet Union. Yep. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing?
rig ship for ultra quiet.
Rig ship for ultra quiet, baby. All right, let's see let's see if we can reclassify these contacts, because CR2's making me a little bit nervous. Remember, we did have CR2 whenever we were at periscope depth, and then I think he changed depth, meaning he's biologic or submarine. One or the other. So we're looking at CR2 right here. You can see he's very quiet. He's a very quiet boy. Very quiet. So we'll see if he's definitely not a bio. He's not a whale. I know that. God, he might be a victim.
Con sonar.
Why do they all keep lining up?
Classified as submerged submarine.
All right, so we might have a 3-pack here. I'm not happy about it. Command didn't tell us anything about these 3 victors being out here. So either command's wrong or sonar's wrong, and it's probably sonar. Because we all know the intel's always right. Huh? Yeah. That's not right at all. This is definitely some kind of trawler out here. Let me just go through the trawlers. It could be a merchant, but it's so far away it kind of doesn't even matter. I think it's a trawler.
Con sonar. Master. Bore.
All right, let's get rid of that.
Classified as merchant.
All right, so boy, we got to fight, don't we? This is 3-on-1, and we're the 1. Luckily, we got me and some decoys, which is you. So we're going to go and start preparing some torpedo tubes. We're going to prepare tubes 1 through 6, all 6 tubes. We'll go and pull that up for you so you can watch it happening. We have a decoy with 2 torpedoes on the port side of the sub. Port side's right here. And then we got a decoy with 2 war-shot torpedoes on the starboard side. 6 torpedo tubes total. And I'm thinking we have to go back and get some missiles. So we got to make some room in the torpedo room. Right now we don't have room to load 8 missiles. So this might work out for us. We have 15 spearfish. Actually, I would like to keep 15 spearfish. So what if we were to shoot an advanced Moss at CR2? What if we were to do that? I think that's a good idea. Let's shoot a decoy into this mess and have them panic. And then as they panic, we will isolate them and then take them out one at a time. How about that? That's the plan. That's what we're doing today, boys. Are there any questions? Man your stations then. Let's do it. Let's go to battle stations, boys. We're already in Victor 1's, Sierra 1's baffles. So I'm going to go ahead and get a this is a mobile submarine simulator. It says advanced Moss, but I don't think I can change the course after I launch it. We will find out. Head 2/3.
Make turns for 10 knots.
I believe it's going to activate its noise where I have the cursor. Oh, can you guys see that? You guys can see that. And I'm going to shoot it right at the Victor.
Sierra 1, last bearing 157. Contact faded.
Okay, so it looks like the advanced Moss is wire guided and will let me steer it. So I'm going to steer it away from us for 1. And it's not starting to make a noise yet. It'll start making noise when it reaches this box, this waypoint that I have for it. But we got to be very careful not to lose the wire, because as soon as we do that, it'll just continue running to the waypoint and then begin its operations. We don't want that. I want that operation to begin down here, and I want these guys shooting each other to the north as we go to the west. That's the strat. Big strats. All right, we are going to start reading some questions. Somkin's here. Somkin was with us all day yesterday. We did like a 10-hour stream or something crazy, and he's back again. And then it just rolled off my screen. If I do this, will it close the game? No, good. Somkin says, we may not have money, but we have bullets. That's right, yeah. That's right. That's kind of how I was thinking about prepping for, future catastrophes, like a hard winter or something. Maybe a nuclear winter, who knows, And I was like, do I buy bullets or do I buy food? Non-perishable food. Which if you buy the bullets, you can go get the food, if you know what I mean. Or if you buy the food, you don't need the bullets except to protect the food. So either way, you're going to need the bullets. So I bought the bullets, and then the sheriff said no. It's like, Come on, man. Sheriff said no. See, I forgot my coffee cup. What? We sell coffee cups at the store, sir. Ready to work that in, Somkin. You're doing great. Keep it up. That's right. Go to the fourthwall.subbrief.something. The link's in the description. Just go there and buy a coffee cup. It's got Jive Turkey on it. It's this little chucklehead over here. He's on the cup. Yeah. You get Subbrief too, but that's not as cool as he is. He's got a water bed. Uh-huh. Don't ask me how I know that, okay? That's none of your business. It is my understanding you cannot ask me that, sir. Anyway, Silly, he says, are the zombies in the water? Not yet. The zombies are down to the south, though, and we are going to get them. I want him to get a little more east of us. What's total range here? 4,000 yards. That's actually pretty good. All right. I want him to go here and begin chirping. 10,000 yards. Yep. So these ranges may not be correct. So let's go half this range. We think he's 14.7. So he's probably 7.5. He's probably right about here is what I think. So let's have this thing start chirping at close to that point. When I say chirping, I mean making noise and sound like a submarine and all that stuff. That's what that means. Little slang for you. Top of the morning. Yes. Hello, Mike. Mike 5000 is here. Hillbilly says definitely bullets. Yeah. As I was talking through the process, I realized no matter which way you go, you're still going to need the rounds. So you might as well, get a box of your favorite 9mm, maybe a little full metal, a fully jacketed 9mm. Just a Flob, welcome to it. He is here, boys. Just a Flob in the house. So we are doing 10 knots. We're trying to make tracks here. Waiting for things to develop. This is a long-range engagement, but I want to keep it that way because it's 3-on-1. 3-on-1. So right before this weapon begins, I'm going to shoot our first of 2 torpedoes from Tube 2. Tube 2 is going to be the first one. Tube 5 is going to be the second one from port side, one from starboard side. I'm sharing the load on the banks here. And we're going to begin following our own decoy, but at a range that the decoy should not interfere with our sensors. So, and I'll probably, if I keep the wire, assuming I do, I'll steer them a little bit to the east first as well. It'll be interesting to see how CR2 acts whenever he begins his operation here. And that is going to happen in just a few minutes here, 7 to 9. Yeah. It's not too bad, about 2,000 more yards. What's his range right now? So we're about 7. Yeah, so I could shoot right now. We could do that if we wanted to. That would be fine. The longer we wait, the more room to maneuver we have. So, I'm going to go ahead and get. Let's go ahead and get Tube 1 in the water, or Tube 2 rather. So this is going to be a different firing point procedures because we're not shooting at a target. So I'm just going to call it for our purposes here today a snapshot. Bearing 222. All right, so that's Tube 2. And the first thing we're going to do is have that torpedo kind of come over this way. Trying some different tactics here for you. And your mileage may vary, but we'll see how this goes. I expect that mobile decoy to raise hell. We're going to come in behind it with 500 pounds of royalty right there. It's actually, I think it's like 700, but whatever. It's a big bomb. It's a big explosive warhead on that. That's a spearfish weapon. Spearfish torpedo. Very fast, by the way. Fast torpedo. Hey, Chaos is here. How you doing? Let's see. And we got, who else is here? The Real Shouty. I like that. That's a funny name. He says, we got solid discussion on UUVs at work today. Oh, awesome. Do you think offensive UUVs are coming sooner than expected? I think they have to. It is imperative that we get working on those quickly. The world is not waiting for the United States procurement process to complete the way it did in the 1990s and 2000s. We need to go back to the 1960s and 70s, space race, get shit done mentality. And good luck doing that with our generation, because we're a bunch of slowpokes, it seems. I would love to extend that to other generations, but I'll begin with my own, because I'm a little disappointed in not just the boomers, which is the generation behind me, behind my generation, but we're in enough positions now, my generation, that we should be making more of a difference than we are in terms of procurement and getting production back up to speed. You know, Gen X is my generation, and we are a no-nonsense generation. We're pre-internet. Our parents were assholes and beat us, and if we wanted to have friends, we had to get on our bike and go make them ourselves, that generation. So we hate our parents, we hate you guys, and we're tired of things being broke, and we're trying to fix it. That's kind of our mentality. So that's where we need to step up and just do more of that. So to answer your question, yes, I think they will come faster than expected, offensive UUVs, because we're going to make that happen. And if we don't, we will be far behind. We can't let what happened with hypersonic weapons happen to us again, this time with UUVs. You know, we knew Russia and China were both making intermediate range hypersonic weapons, even though we had a treaty with Russia for years called the IMF, and we did nothing about it. Eventually, because Russia wasn't following the treaty, the president just didn't renew it because there was no point. But that's how, as far as hypersonics go, that's how we fell behind, is we didn't enforce a freaking treaty with, in this case with Russia. We never had that treaty with China as far as I know. I'm pretty sure we didn't. They just did it on their own. But they started doing it long before we even began. So our procurement, my point is, this is going back to the procurement process. The United States takes way too long to make new stuff. And then it's way too expensive because it took so long to make. So we got to shorten that process. There's a lot of really good examples of how to do it right in Iran, you know, Ukraine, in terms of drones, and those would be UAVs, but still, a lot of the technology, well, the sensor part of that technology can translate a little bit. The control technology definitely can translate to UUVs. Something I didn't take into consideration here is our torpedo, because it's a spearfish and not a Mark 48, significantly faster than the decoy. So it caught up to it way too fast. But it is time to shoot the second one, so let's go ahead and do that.
Shoot tube 5.
All right, tube 5 is out. I'm trying to buy time with tube 2 because he went out there too fast. Okay. Oh no, he got automodded. Why is that a bad word? Okay, I'm sorry you got automodded there, Chaos. You're fine. Don't worry about that. The procurement process takes 5 years before. I know, it's ridiculous. Why does the procurement process take 5 years to approve the money? Uh-oh. Shit. Okay, oh, I thought I messed that up, but I didn't. Okay, good. Woohoo! I thought Tube 5 was about to enable its sonar, which we don't want that to happen just yet. Yeah, it begins with the Senate, I think. And the Senate, I watch those briefings every year. They have at least one, sometimes there's two, briefings to the Senate Committee, and the House Armed Services Committee's got one too.
Noisemaker bearing 1,
Oh,
4,
there we go.
1.
Who's that? Who's that over there? They have these committees to go over funding, and one of the first things the chairman says every year consistently is, how can we help improve the process? And then they talk about improvements that could be made, and then they don't do them. It's so dumb.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 1, 4, 1.
Okay, that's our Victor. Sierra 2 is right here. He's not there, he's here. Yeah, first time, right, Nix? Yeah. So I don't know what the fix is. That's my issue, is I don't know how to make it better. And if I did know, I'm not in a position to do anything about it, so. Yeah. But really good question from the chat. I like that. All right, next one is, the Awesomeness 1941 says, did diesel-electric submarines ever escort ballistic submarines? I believe so. I never saw that myself, but I don't see why that wouldn't happen. It's not ideal. It's not your first choice, but there's nothing, you know, it's not a bad thing. Like a tactic I often saw, so this is not applying to your question, but whenever we were going north, we had to go through the Norwegian Sea and then into the Barents. There's always a gatekeeper there. It was usually a Victor 3 during my time. I was late Cold War, like the very end, actually. So we would see the Victor 3, would go by him. The Norwegians with their P-3 Orions, the airplanes, would just keep an eye on him while we did our mission. And sometimes near the coastline, especially near Norway, the northern part of Norway, is where we'd see the diesel boats. And they'd just be hanging out there. I don't know what they're going to do. But they never went very far from land. All right, let's go ahead and enable this thing.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
All right, so this weapon passively picked up that Sierra 2 Victor 1 right there, that submarine. And we'll see what happens. Notice how it's not locked on to the decoy. That's not good. All right, well, let's go right 10 degrees rudder. We're gonna shoot the second decoy.
Noisemaker bearing 1, 3, 5.
13,000 yards. Yeah, here we go.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2.
All right, so Victor 1
bearing
has been
1,
destroyed.
3, 0.
I'm shooting a
Contact is in the
decoy
south.
down the line of bearing of this incoming weapon. Let's go ahead and reload tube 2. The reason why he shot in that direction is that's the relative bearing that he heard the decoy at. I thought that he would be more to the east shooting north. Or, I'm sorry, more to the west shooting north. Turns out he was more to the east. So between our decoy and our maneuver, we should be fine. All right, who else we got? We have somebody called Good Game. Says, are DE boats, destroyer escorts, I assume you mean, a real threat in modern day Navy? Destroyers are, yeah, sure. Do they excel at any specific role? Well, the new German destroyer, which is kind of a big girl, she's a special operations support ship. So she excels in that mission. I wouldn't take her through the Strait of Hormuz by herself because she wouldn't be able to defend herself. But if you want to use special forces, say in Brazil for some reason, that's the way to do it. So a lot of ships are mission focused. You know, it's funny because that destroyer, oh no, it's a frigate. They did call it a frigate. I was going to say it should be called a frigate because it has one mission instead of multi-role. And I believe they did call it a frigate. We just did it's called the Wharton or something like that. We just did a lecture on it. It's on the Patreon and on the YouTubes. I recommend it. It's an interesting design idea. Clearly designed not to support fleet operations, in my opinion. It's designed to support coastal, littoral water, land operations, but it's a frigate. It's almost like the American LCS, but it's a lot bigger in terms of displacement. All right. Well, let's go ahead and enable the second weapon with active sonar here.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Yeah, it already, wow. It might have found Sierra 1. Interesting. Or it's homing in on the wreck of Sierra 2. Uh-oh. All right, steady she goes. Let's go ahead and go to, well, do we get torpedo evasion? We might. Let's go ahead and get this kill, and then we'll get torpedo evasion in, because that is going to be a problem. That shot's right at us on our new course, even.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 138.
I'm going to manually steer it through the noisemaker.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Con, fire control, weapon
There
acquired.
we go. We can watch the hit. Oh, it is a Victor. You're making me look bad. Come on. Get back in there. Jesus. The hell was that? This must be our Timu ad cap. Oh, this is spearfish. That's why.
Con sonar, noisemaker,
That's
bearing
why we missed.
141.
What the hell's going on? Okay. This weapon does not see the submarine all of a sudden. Very odd. Very odd here. Ugh. Let's try this again.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 144.
What the hell? What is happening? Oh shit. Up, up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. He almost lawn darted. There's something wrong with our weapon. Oh my god. Get up there and sink that motherfucker.
Noisemaker, bearing 145.
Oh my god, they're not seeing our decoy. What the hell? This is not good. What the fuck? Okay, we almost have to worry about self-preservation at this point. I don't know why neither one of those torpedoes saw our weapon or our decoy.
Fire control, weapon acquired.
Wow. Okay, I can't keep...
Fire control, weapon
Oh,
acquired.
finally, get him! Oh my god. Okay.
Noisemaker,
No!
bearing
Get down.
146.
Are you kidding me? Okay, listen. I'll have this go into homing, but we gotta evade now. Let's go. It is time to leave.
Turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Tube 1.
Con, fire control, unable to fire.
Oh boy. Let's post-launch these dumb tubes.
Con, fire.
Con sonar lost contact.
We
Sierra
might be in a
1
lot of trouble because I don't know if we can outrun this torpedo.
146.
I might have waited too long. Might have to go... Yeah, we got to go that way.
Helm right 2057. Helm I.
Passing 900 feet.
I don't know why the decoy didn't work. We drove the decoy right by that torpedo and it just ignored it.
Passing 1100 feet. Passing 1200 feet.
I don't know what's going on with our weapon over there. I'll fix that in a second. Let's
1300 feet.
get to safety first.
Passing 1400 feet. Passing 1500 feet. Con, torpedo room, tube 1 red. Passing 1600 feet. Passing 1700 feet.
All right, we're doing 30 knots. I think our weapon ran out of fuel. That's what that looked like to me. The game is cheating against me. That's what it seems like. But hey, whatever this game needs to do to win, right?
On, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
I've never had a torpedo fail that hard and a decoy fail at the same time. So this put us in a very precarious position here where it's likely this weapon sees us. And then I'm just going to have to dodge it. The reason why we don't see it right now is we're doing 30 knots. And I'm crossing its track. I could have reversed course, but that would have put me in front of the other one. So another option would have been to come down that way, but I thought that might be too close.
Room, tube 5 ready.
I think I can get more distance by crossing the track of this weapon than to turn this direction. But this would have been another choice I had. All right, so we finally have target. He is broadside us at 9,000 yards, closing probably at 50 knots. So he's going to be right about 50 knots. So 5,000 yards, 3 minutes. He's going to be right here in 3 minutes. He's going to... So where are we going to be in 3 minutes? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he might see us. Son of a gun. I don't have another decoy. All right, well, we might have to do some dancing. Let's get our dancing shoes on. Alonzo, how's it going? I mentioned this boat a lot of speed when you turn. Yeah, this boat's pretty nimble. It's a 9,000 ton displacement, and it turns like it's half that. So I'm pretty impressed with the maneuverability of the Astute. It is Friday, Alonzo. Yeah, very happy Friday. It does accelerate slowly, yeah. Yeah, we've pre-inflated the floaties. The floaties are on standby. Apparently this game wants to end this campaign right here. Which is fine. We'll just pick another submarine, okay? Just saying. I want to do a campaign that doesn't have a TLAM mission. But unfortunately, that doesn't exist. Well, I suppose the 1960s campaign, because TLAMs weren't invented yet, we could do that. Talk about boring, though. Good Lord, that'd be boring. Have I ever done the Soviet versus NATO campaign? That's what we're doing right now. That's what this is, Brian. Sir, I try not to attack my viewers, but man, sometimes it's hard. Oh, he ran out of fuel. Well, that's unfortunate. What the heck? What kind of Timu fuel? That's corruption right there, folks.
Right 2156. Helm I.
They didn't fill the fuel tank all the way up on that torpedo. Yeah, someone's been selling the torpedo fuel or drinking it in the torpedo room.
Con, helm, steady course.
Torpedo fuel used to be alcohol-based. The Navy fixed that real fast. They're like, listen,
Come left
these guys are sailors, okay? We can't be
157,
doing the
helm
alcohol
I.
base. Yeah. Or they're making wine down there in the torpedo room. Can we use the CO doors as a floaty? It's only big enough for that girl from the Titanic movie. What's her face? She kicked off Leonardo DiCaprio, so she could have it all to herself. Very selfish of her. Any tips for sub versus surface ships in the game? Yes, shoot harpoons. A lot of them. Rose, that was her name. Yeah, Rose. Rose was like, get off my door. He was like, but it's cold. Let's see. Have I heard anything about the Annapolis decommissioning? Last I heard, it was this year. Man, I remember reading something about that. I think you're right. The Annapolis. So we're talking about the 688 submarine, right? Yeah. Yes. I don't think they'll be closing the Naval Academy. So I assume you mean the sub. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to closing the Naval Academy.
Come right to 161 Helm I.
Kate
Con
Winslet.
Helm,
Who the heck is
steady
that?
course.
You guys are just putting random ass names in the chat now. All right, so we're turning back to engage. We're running to the sound of the cannon.
Come left to 160.
As per doctrine.
Helm I.
Trying to get back in this fight. I got to figure out how I'm going to sink this Victor. I think I'm going to shoot 2 weapons at it. Staggered at about 5,000 yards. As he's dodging one, I'm going to hit him with the second. That's what I'm thinking. Because this guy's got moves like Jaeger. Dancing around my torpedo, making it look silly. 2 weapons, 5,000 yards apiece, one in front of the other. He dodges one, but not the second. I'm not convinced CR3 is a submarine because he's not shooting at this decoy. Not convinced. Let's come up to 1,000 feet and shoot again, baby.
Make depth 1,000 feet. Dive by.
Now, because I'm shooting my weapons to the south, I don't want to be driving the same direction. You don't want to be driving down the line of bearing that you're shooting. So, as soon as we get up on depth, I am going to come back to the east. Because, again, I don't want to repeat my previous course, which was to the west. Yeah, try not to do the same thing twice, right? Don't be predictable. But we are going to come over here and we're going to shoot to the south again. I can't change that. They're so far away to the south that I can't. Now, something that we could do is we could reposition. This is not a mission. This is not important to us. But we could call this a victory. We got Victor 1. Let's see our 1 live to fight another day. What I think will happen, though, is we will immediately get re-engaged. Oh, wow. Apparently he's turning to the north. All right, head 2/3.
Make turns for 1.
I was going to try and disengage.
Maneuvering I.
But apparently this Victor is steaming north, so good for him. We will turn broadside to him. We will re-engage him with our passive sonars.
Sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 148.
Yep. That's the sunk sub. Not a big deal. What if we got a visual on that?
Helm,
No.
steady course. Con maneuvering, making turns for 10 knots.
All right, so we're at speed. We have no bearing. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot... We're going to do a snapshot again because we have no solution. We know there's a submarine down here who was coming north. So we're just going to shoot down to the south and see what happens. I'll shoot 2 weapons again.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
I'm just going to stagger them a little bit. Whenever he counterfires, that's when I'll shoot the second weapon. Because we'll know right where he is. I'll steer the first weapon onto his counterfire, and then we're going to evade, probably to the east. Yeah. We could help ourselves out a little bit here by doing this. I think he is down this way, so I want him shooting northwest. I don't want him shooting north. We're going to need that time to get away, because we're much closer now than we were during the first engagement. So we'll get a little bit of bearing separation between us and this weapon here. Because our weapons are so fast, we have this kind of flexibility. The AdCap, the Mark 48, is actually slower than the Spearfish by a little bit. That's not much, but I'm going to take advantage of the speed that we have with these weapons. Probably the fastest torpedo in the game that's not a rocket torpedo. Those are just silly. Silly fast. Such a niche genre of gaming. What, this? Yeah, it's very niche. Yeah. But I love it. It's my passion, and so that's why I play it. And we don't have too many other people playing this game right now. Hopefully that changes. You know, maybe somebody else will see this and start doing their own channel. That'd be nice. Add to the space, right? All right, that's a little bit of separation. Let's go ahead and just do that. I figured if I'm going to turn him back to the east, I might as well not be going to the west anymore, right? How far away is that enable point? 6,000 yards. That's fine. Once he enables, this guy will probably shoot at that direction, and then I'll put a second weapon right on that target. Rose stole the Titanic's Exo's door? Confirmed, yeah. Yeah. It's a long naval tradition to take that thing and hide it in the torpedo room, the fan room, and the chill box. However, do not hide it in the chill box, because it absorbs moisture, it freezes, and it breaks the laminate. And then the Exo's mad at Jive, because I'm there putting it back on, so he figured out who took it, because I was fixing it. I was like, sorry. And then I had to mop up the water for hours as the door thawed out. Listen, I don't make the best decisions in the Navy, and that's just the way I am. Yep. I accept it at this point. I'm like, you know what? I didn't see that coming. Having the door absorb moisture and then leak all over the Exo's floor in his stateroom for about 4 hours after watch, as I'm sitting there with a bucket and a sponge, wiping it every about 30 seconds as he's watching me do it, because he's working right there in his office, because a small little tiny space. There's him. There's the door that's open so he can watch me. And then there's the puddle of water that every 30 seconds, I'm just mopping it. Yep. I don't tell that story too often. That's not something I say at a job interview. Yeah. They're like, so tell us about your submarine time. I don't bring that one up. Nope. Not a good idea. All right. Let's see where this guy's at. I'm surprised he didn't shoot at this. This torpedo's at 1,000 feet, pinging away, making all sorts of noise. I'm starting to realize there's one possibility that I didn't consider until now. He could be really close to us. He might have raced, because he was doing torpedo evasion. He's already at high speed. He might have raced north at 30 knots, which would put him really close to us right now. Let's slow down to 5 knots and see if we can pick him up passively.
Make turns for 5 knots.
If Sierra 1's making high-speed turns and is close, we'll definitely pick him up. But apparently he's not right there where the torpedo's looking, and he's not down there in front of the decoy.
Sonar regained contact on.
He's not at that range, but that is his bearing.
Con maneuvering.
Let's get over on the bearing.
5
He's
knots.
probably a lot closer than that. Oh, he's definitely closer than that. Okay, so he's right here. This is where he's at. Let's have that. 17,000 yards, so have that is going to be about 16.
Fire control, weapon acquired.
I'm not even going to shoot the second weapon at this point, because detection ranges are so short. Now, what should happen is, because we have the wire, this weapon should be telling us what it thinks it sees. Range, speed, course, the whole thing. Via this wire back to fire control. Let's see if this weapon performs better than the last one. I don't like the way that it's searching for so long.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 1.
All right, it's right there. It's right there. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let this torpedo cook, but we're gonna watch it. Make sure it doesn't lawn dart like the last one tried to.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure.
All right, so there's the noisemaker he launched. That's the sunk submarine over there to the left. He's right around where my cursor's at.
Weapon acquired.
Yep, he's right around here. And as soon as Torpedo has a good picture on it, we should see him.
Bearing 1, 6, 5.
So there he is. He is changing depth again. He's going shallow. This guy likes to go shallow during his evasions.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon.
He doubled back
countermeasure
behind it. That's really good. This is where a second weapon would make sense. Yep, I might have to do a second weapon on this guy. Because what he's doing is double backing through his noisemaker field, and that's very effective. Alright, we got him.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra.
Probably the best
Last bearing 1,
submarine captain
6,
we've seen this
5.
campaign.
Contact
That's
breaking
really
up.
good evasion on his part. Changing depth, doubling back, reusing an expended countermeasure a second time. Yeah. Very good, very good. All right. Yeah, hey, we saved the king some money. We didn't shoot another weapon. All right, let's go back and get some T-lambs. It was 3 Victor 1s, by the way. Look at that. How about that? Sinking everybody. Let's go get some missiles. So we can go see what happens whenever we get shot off the coast of Russia. I really don't like these T-LAM missions, but I feel like a broken record saying that, so I'm not going to keep repeating it. I'm not going to keep telling you. Let's go ahead and load. We have 7 empty stows. I got to unload something. Sorry. I guess it was 6 empty stows. Oh, no, it was... Oh, Jesus. There's 1 in the tube. I just saw that. So that's 8 total. Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get back out there and do it. Anchors away, baby. I don't know what to tell you. We're just going to have to... We're going to shoot our Tomahawks and run. Hope the Maritime Patrol doesn't sink us, you know. That's the plan, man. All right, let's see. There's lots of surface ships, and we just got detected. Son of a gun. And here we are. Okay, well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Shallow water, counter-detected at high speed. I'm going to load decoys. All right, I'm going to show you my loadout here. I'm going to do a mixed bag. I'm going to do 2 missiles, 2 torpedoes, and 2 decoys, because this could be a surface ship, a coastal patrol, the Poti, the Grisha coming out to investigate the detection that the airplane had over the top of us. They know there's a submarine out here somewhere, and we're tooling along at 20 knots. It says a very strong thermal layer at 280 feet. I strongly doubt it. I'd be surprised if total water depth is 280 feet. That strong thermal layer might be the bottom. So let's see what it is. I'm going to close to 20,000 yards because we're going to probably shoot a missile at this guy. If it's a surface ship.
Rig ship for ultra
Oh,
Make depth
so close to the
45,
bottom. Oh my
895.
God. Do not put that rudder in the dirt. You can easily put the rudder in the dirt and it just wrecks you. Don't do it. All right, so where's deep water at? It's a little bit deeper over here,
Helm
but it's
right
not
2,
much.
280. Helm I.
Where's that bearing at?
Con sonar new contact bearing 1.
All right,
4,
sonar,
0,
tell me if it's a
designated
surface ship.
Sierra
That's all I need
1.
to know. Can I shoot a missile at it?
Con sonar new contact bearing 1, 6, 3, designated Sierra 2. Con sonar new contact bearing 1, 8, 7, designated
It's a
Sierra
Grisha.
3.
Or a Riga. Or a
Con
Krivac.
sonar Sierra 3, is
All right,
classified
firing point
as
procedures,
escort.
missile. We're going to shoot on sonar bearings. Oh my God. What's our... I'm going to shoot at 100 feet. Dive make it up 100 feet.
Make depth 100 feet. Dive I.
Hit 2/3.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering.
Now becoming periscope depth.
Shoot 2-2.
Shooting the
Aye,
decoy.
sir.
Head 1/3.
Make
Firing
turns
point
for
procedures
5
missile on Sierra 1.
Maneuvering up.
Firing point procedures missile on the Krevat.
Shoot 2-5. Aye,
Torpedo
sir.
evasion.
Make con sonar. We are cavitating. Come left 273. Helm aye. Con fire control. We've lost the wire.
We have 600 feet of water.
Helm. Steady course.
Passing 200 feet. Passing 300
We are
feet.
below the layer now.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Passing 400 feet.
Well, we missed him. The hell was that?
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 138. Contact breaking up.
All right, let's reload a couple of missiles. This is my new loadout. I'm loading 3 missiles. Let's hope we live to use them, because I'm not convinced we will. Oh, Jesus. Right, full rudder. Gonna evade to the north here. All right, the airplane is prosecuting our decoy.
Maneuvering. Making turns for.
Passing 500 feet.
I'm getting as deep as I'm comfortable getting. And we're just... Oh, shit. That's right on top of us. Are
Con
you
sonar.
kidding us?
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 175.
Passing
All right, here we go.
500 feet.
Shift the rudder right now. Shift it
Passing
immediately.
400 feet.
Oh my God, we're so dead.
Passing 300
Con
feet.
Shift the
sonar,
rudder.
We are cavitating.
Passing 200 feet.
Good Lord. Oh, down, down, down.
100 feet.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3. Bearing 181.
What's our speed? Get back up to speed, dive. Come on, man. Left full rudder.
Con knuckle formed.
We broached the ship and it slowed us down by about 5 knots.
Passing 200 feet.
That was a really good torpedo
Passing
shot.
300 feet.
All right,
Con
we're down below the
sonar,
layer again.
No longer cavitating. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3. Last
God.
bearing 183.
All right, right full rudder.
Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar regained contact on.
Passing 400 feet.
Oh man, here comes Mr. Plane again.
Con knuckle formed.
All right, left full rudder. This torpedo does not see.
Passing 400 feet.
Oof. All right, full rise on the planes. Prepare to emergency blow the all main ballast tanks. Shift the rudder. Shift it.
Con knuckle formed.
Thank you.
Passing 400 feet.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 164.
Con torpedo room 2.
We need that right rudder.
200 feet.
Oh no. Okay. Dive, dive, dive. Get down. Get down, get down. Left full rudder.
Con knuckle formed. Passing 300 feet.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Passing 400 feet.
Okay. Crewback's up there laughing at us. Depth charge attack there. Oh, it's another torpedo, and it's right on top of us. Shift the rudder. Shift the rudder.
Con, knuckle formed.
Oh, fudge. Oh, boy. Yep.
Passing 300 feet.
Shift it again. Shift that rudder back to the right. Dive. Come on, man. Shit. That's not good at all. That's not good
Passing
at all.
100 feet.
I don't like this. We got too many torpedoes around here.
Regained
The
contact
rent's
on.
too damn high.
Formed.
Listen.
Passing 100 feet.
I know. It's okay. We got floaties. Floaties are fine. I like
Come
floaties.
right to 1.
Floaties are a good fashion statement.
Helm I.
Con, knuckle formed.
Con sonar no longer cavitating.
Torpedoes always trying to blow me up.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2.
Passing 400 feet.
That dummy.
Con, knuckle formed.
I know. Yep. Let's get down to 500. At least he hasn't depth charged us yet. Shit. Okay, that's torpedo number 5.
Con, knuckle formed.
Yep.
Passing 500 feet.
Listen. Think of all the Russian taxpayer money he'd be wasting. Oh no. What? Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good.
Con sonar. Torpedo
Yep.
in the water.
Mhm.
Torpedo in the water. Bearing 018.
018, eh? Which one is that? Which
Passing
one would that be? We have
500
multiple
feet.
torpedoes in the bearing 018 sonar. Oh, man.
Passing 400 feet.
I should listen to my mother-in-law. She said, go to med school.
Passing 300 feet.
Con sonar. We are cavitating.
But I wanted to be on
Passing
submarines.
200 feet.
Con sonar
Oh.
regained contact on.
I'm never gonna hear the end of
Sierra
it.
2, Bearing 1.
At Thanksgiving.
4. Come left 239. Helm I.
She said, they don't shoot torpedoes at dentists. And I was like, you don't know that.
Con, knuckle formed.
She's a know-it-all.
Passing 200 feet.
Yep. Listen.
Passing 300 feet. Con.
Con sonar.
Oh, that's
no
not
longer
good at all.
cavitating.
Okay.
Passing 400
Listen.
feet.
Uh-oh. This torpedo's in a really good position to hammer us. Okay. All right. Left full rudder. How about we do that? And then shift that bad boy again. Wiggle it. You gotta
Con,
shake it
knuckle formed.
like it's convention season in Las Vegas, girl. Come on. Make that money. All right. What's this airplane? What's this airplane? Oh no. Are you kidding me? Okay. Come on, bro. Okay.
Passing
fine.
400 feet.
It's fine. I don't even see the torpedo anymore. If we can't see it, it can't hurt us, right? Oh shit, it's right behind us.
Passing
Oh
300 feet.
shit.
Con sonar. We are cavitating. Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Oh.
Passing 400 feet.
Oh boy.
Passing 500
Oh shit.
feet.
Ugh. That's the bottom. That's the bottom. That's the bottom.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra
That's-
2. Last
that's the
bearing,
ocean
1,
bottom.
5, 2. Contact
That's
is in
where
the
Mr.
battle.
Crab lives. Oh boy. So much for sonar. No! Oh, my sonar dome. My waterbed. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Man. That's not good. They got us right in the nose. Went boink. Son of a gun. Well, I didn't want to do the T-Land mission anyway. Ha! I won. Now I don't have to do it. Yeah. Now we have a hot tub. All we gotta do is crank up the reactor, and we're all gonna be just fine. Now the good news is it's a really short swim to the beach, so we have that going for us. And what I didn't know until after we got underway is we had a special guest on board that I now have to give my floaties to. We have Mr. President here. And Mr. President It's got little tiny hands. So he's taking my floaties because these ain't going to work for you, buddy. You got to put the floaties on these little tiny hands of yours. What are you doing here anyway? Listen, you can save yourself. Save yourself, Mr. President. There it is. We got that. There we go. Oh, no. Listen, one floaty is probably enough for your inflated ego. Go to the dock. Save yourself. I'm not getting in the lifeboat. I'll stay right down here where it's warm. Uh-oh. Ugh, I broke it. Okay. Let's unbreak it. Unbreak it. All right, we're going to abandon ship. Hey, we got a Riga. Awesome. Uh-oh. Oh, that's nice. They left us flowers. Hey. Man. Those Russians aren't so bad after all. The news tightens. Oh, no. All right, we got a Legion of Merit. We made 570,000 tons of damage. Yeah. Oh, we got 6 ribbons, man. I really wanted to get that last one. All right, well, you know what that means, folks. That means we got to go to China. China. We're going to start the Chinese campaign, but you guys got to pick a submarine. All right, so we're going to do South China Sea campaign. Start. Let's see what the choices are. Oh, wow. So I'm going to call this one Start 1 because we don't know what submarine we're going to get. And so we're going to start a whole new campaign here. So our choices are Los Angeles, Flight 1, 2, or 3, the Narwhal, both versions of Narwhal. We could do Seawolf, but we've already done the Seawolf, so I'd rather not do this one again. Let's do, we have Skipjack, Sturgeon. These are all very old. We're not going to do this. Oh, what? Hold on a second. How many Virginias do we have? We have the Block 3 Virginia. Now, we're doing the Block 3 Virginia on Wednesday, so let's not do this one. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put it up to a poll. I'm going to create a poll for you guys in the Twitch chat. So if you're not on Twitch, get on Twitch to at least vote. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. We have the Stingray. This is a fictional submarine. What if the United States took all of our technology, which is pretty good, but made a diesel boat? What if we had an American diesel boat? Oh, and here's the Ohio-class SSGN. Now, this thing displaces 48,000 tons. There is no such thing as torpedo beats in this thing. It would be probably a one mission, one and done. Okay? But the Ohio is a choice too. So I want you to start thinking about all these choices, and we're going to pick the top 3 to go into the poll. And then we'll let the poll run for about a minute, okay? So start thinking about what you guys want. We got the Jive Turkey class. We haven't done this one in a bit, but we have done it before, so we don't have to do this one again. We just did the Astute. We're not going to do that one again. So you guys start thinking about which ones you want. Let's not do a UK class. Let's do, we have the Oshio. This is the, I know it's the Japanese diesel electric, but I think it's the newest one in the game. Yeah. So we have the Yoshio. And what else can we do? Rubens, Redoubtable, Triumph. So we got a lot of the French subs. We could also do a Russian sub in the Pacific. That would be interesting. The Russian sub in the Pacific. So Chinese subs, they're okay. The Shang. So we could learn the Chinese weapons. We could do that. Look how noisy it is. Oh my God. Ooh, really noisy. There's no stealth with that. Oh, here's the Sui class. This is the new Type 95. Yep, there it is, Type 95. This is a, this one was just rolled out of the assembly building recently. That's how new this is. Might be worth playing. What if we had a rogue Chinese submarine go against China? Pretty cool. The write-up here says it's a third-generation nuclear power submarine for the PLAN, which is Chinese Navy. The first unit entered service in 2017. No. Okay, somebody's. Well, it's been delayed, by the way, about 10 years because it just rolled out of the assembly building. Maybe I should be quiet. I'm pretty sure that's on Twitter, so I'm pretty sure that's public knowledge now. That's funny to read that. You think our procurement process is broken? Look at China. What the hell? All right, Romeo, song. Yeah, we don't want to do any of the this is a Vietnamese. No. All right, so here's our, I think a Kula 2 would be an interesting choice. The Type 95 would be a good choice. Oh, we could do the Sierra. The Sierra's kind of fun. The Sierra and the Kula are very similar. I wouldn't put both of those on the pole because they're very similar. I just probably put the Sierra on there. Okay, I think we've gone through all of the choices. A lot of subs to choose from. Let me catch up on chat and see what you guys have. Okay, I see one person likes the Type 95. 2 of them do. All right, we'll put Type 95 on the poll. The Alpha 2, just for the memes. Let's see if we can find the Alpha 2. I know Alpha 1's in the game. Let me just make sure Alpha 2 is in the game. Otherwise, we'll put Alpha on there. Alpha's fun just because you can race around the map and do all sorts of stupid stuff. It's definitely a meme submarine. Yeah, definitely meme. There. Oh, Alpha 2. Oh my God. Okay, so this is fictional. What if they built the Alpha 2? It's still noisy, but hola crap, it's fast. 46 knots. Yeah. 8 tubes. Holy crap. And it shoots all the things. All right, so we got Staying Alive. I'm not doing the Ohio. This would be, we'd just get shot. All right, we'll do, what did I say? Type 95, which is the Chinese one. We'll do the Alpha 2, because that's a good one. I do like the Jive Turkey. Somebody says Yasin. Is the Yasin, the Yasin should be on this list, but let's just double check. All right. So here's the beginning of the Russian ones. Let's go all the way to letter Y. Where did they hide the Yasin class at? Oh, they do have the Hunt for Red October sub as well, but we're not doing that one. That's dumb. Oh, there it is. Yasin. 10 tubes. Now, I think it's confirmed now. Everyone knows that it's got 8, right? It's not got 10, right? Like they wanted to have 10 on it, then they realized that was dumb. It would never leave port. It would always be in torpedo tube maintenance. Yeah. Okay, that may not be public. I better shut up. I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure if that's public or not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, what else we got? Not doing Delta 4. You guys are screw you guys. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and make the poll. I gotta hide my screen for a second. I'm gonna make the poll. We're gonna make the straw poll. STRAW straw poll. And let's make it. Create a poll, baby. Okay, I'm gonna say what? Oh boy, what sub? Question mark. Multiple choice. We got. What did we say? We wanted Alpha 2, 1, 2. We wanted the Type 95. This is China. I'll put China in parentheses because not too many people know what Type 95 is. What else did we want? We wanted the Jive Turkey. Was one of the things. I'll add a fourth option. I'm going to add the Yasin as well, just because that is a good sub. What? Hold on a second. What sub do you like? Okay. Can I make this poll? Only one choice per person. Create the poll, baby. All right, let me get the link to the poll, and there it is. Okay, there it is. Boom. All right, we're going to bring this back on to the screen here in just 1 second. I'm putting the poll on Twitch. I'm going to try and put the poll onto YouTube's, but I don't expect it to work. Okay, yeah, everyone got the poll. There we go. You guys vote. You guys go vote, and I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get some coffee. You guys got 2 minutes to vote. 2 minutes. I'm not going to show the results until the end. Can't wait to see what you guys did with the poll. Huh. You guys all vote? Everybody voted, right? We switched to the Tang because that's good. All right, let's see what the poll. I'm going to bring the poll up, and we're going to take a look at it right here. View results. Oh, show results. There we go. That's what I'm about to do. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring our screen back up. This is what you guys said for the straw poll. Alpha 2 got 40% with 18 votes. Type 95 China got 11 votes. The Astute also got 11. There was a tie there. And there's Jive Turkey down there with 5 votes. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, thank you all for voting. I guess we're going to do Alpha 2 as per the people's vote. As the ancient texts have declared, as prophesized, we are going to do Alpha 2. There's a Kula 2. Alpha 1, Alpha 2. Well, you guys can see that, right? Okay, let's read this. This is a fictional ship. What if they took the Alpha and then improved it, right? So it's going to have snoop tray, surface search radar with the ESM mast, MGK 600 active passive. I think that's horsejaw. I think that's one of the good sonar. I think the sonar is good, actually. This will be interesting. An alpha with a good sonar system. Now, it's got a lot of self noise. So even though the sonar system's good, it's still noisy as hell. Escape depth is 1,000 feet. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's probably got an escape pod. That's why, I bet. Okay, Alpha 2 is a modernized version of the original Alpha. It says, having learned from past mistakes, the Russian Navy modified the entire submarine, installing a much more modern reactor, allowing the sub to move a bit faster than its predecessor. Holy smokes. It's even faster. Making it significantly quieter, too. Well, yeah, it's still not quiet, but it is quieter than it used to be, I guess. The sub was also modified to add 2 additional torpedo tubes, larger weapon storage compartment. Oh, so we got more weapons. That's good. And a coating. Probably no VLS. So the Alpha 2 is very fast, agile, and deadly. Yay. All right. Let's take a look at it. This is what it looks like. You guys can see that. There we go. Looks a lot like the first one. Yep. Looks a lot like the first one. All right. Straits of Crisis. This is the Chinese campaign. And the Thai bot crashes, so that crashes the yen for some reason. I don't understand that, but that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, look at that. There's a lot of stuff. We got missiles. We got guns. All right, China on the offense. Because that's what China do. Very offensive. Okay. So there's an enemy battle group. Oh, I love the first mission. I'm already on board with this. I'm already in. Okay. We're going to go up against an enemy battle group armed to the teeth with cruise missiles sailing from Ningbo to the Philippine Sea. Excellent. So as they come towards the first island chain, we're going to intercept them. But let's first rearm and reload. Let's take a look at what the game starts us out with. 18 torpedoes. UGST, very good torpedo. Heavyweight. This is a 65 centimeter torpedo? No, it's 53 centimeter. Yeah. I'm trying to remember which one of these numbers is the year. One's the year, one's the size. So yeah, 53 centimeter, 1965. Okay. SSNs. Oh, these are going to be fun. We're going to be able to use the airdrop torpedoes on people. And then we got... Oh, wow. That's land attack. We don't want any land attack. Screw land attack missiles. Get rid of those. Nope, nope, nope. We're going to do all anti-ship. Yeah. That's better. Okay, and we got 4 decoys. That's fine. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go sink us a fleet. How do you say anchors away in Russian? Anyone know the Russian national anthem? I think it's required that we all sing it as Vasily reads our orders. Or something like that, right? So I saw that plane go right over here. There they are. There they are. Okay, we got them. We got them. Now, how many? We have 8 torpedo tubes. I think I'm going to put 8 of our missiles. Okay, let's calm down. Maybe not 8. Yeah. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 6. I'm going to do 6 missiles, and I'm going to do 1 torpedo. So the idea here is I'm going to flood the zone, right? I'm going to go hard against 3 targets, 2 missiles on each, preferably some big boys. Going to double up on the missiles because they're going to be shooting them down pretty quick. And then I'm going to shoot a torpedo into the fleet as well, so they can't just come right at us, right? And then I'm going to shoot a decoy probably somewhere else. I don't. What's their bearing? 350. So we're shooting all these weapons to the north. I'm going to shoot a decoy a different direction, and then we're going to go a different way, and we're going to get up to speed as fast as possible. That's kind of the key here. Once our advantage is our speed. Once we're at speed, we're going to just run circles around these knuckleheads. All right, we're at periscope depth. We can shoot now. I'll bring them into 20 just to make sure we have good bearings from the radar. And fight. Here we go.
Sonar,
Raise the radar mast.
Bearing 3, 4.
Make depth 3, 5 feet, dive high.
Up.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 275.
Up.
Designated Sierra 2.
I like the red tint to the...
Raise the radar mast.
That's kind of cool. Okay, raise the radar mass. Fire power procedures missile.
Dive at 3-5 feet. Dive high.
I'm just getting all these missiles ready for him. Oh, where are they?
Sonar,
Oh, there they are.
1 is classified as
The hell?
escort.
Oh, wow.
4. Aye, sir. 3.
Why did it
Aye, sir.
classify? That's odd.
Lower the radar mast.
Okay, we have a lot of other targets that I did not expect, so I only shot at
Con
one.
sonar, we are cavitating. Come left 2, 252, helm aye. Con,
Yep.
helm, steady course.
Passing 200 feet.
We're in 2,000 feet of water.
Passing 300 feet. Passing 400 feet.
All right, we're gonna run right at them.
100 feet.
Charge.
Passing 600 feet. Passing 700 feet. Passing 800 feet. Passing 900.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
All right, we're trying to get down. Total water depth is
Sonar,
2,000 feet.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 1-5.
Not a
9.
big deal.
Passing 1,300 feet.
Not a big deal at all.
Passing 1,400 feet.
All right, we're getting up to speed. We're still not at speed yet, but we're getting there.
Passing 1,500 feet.
Come right to 0, 0.
All right,
2,
I'm going to
helm
evade in
aye.
the direction of the enemy.
Con, helm, steady
They'll
course.
never suspect that.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 4, 6.
Where's that new weapon at? All right. Oh, there he is.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 204.
Okay, 204. Good, good. The poor officer of the deck of the Luhu is... He's astonished. He's like, what? He's coming right for us. You're damn right I am, and I'm bringing hell with me. Prepare to be blown up. I think we just outran that torpedo.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Huh. Okay. All right, this ought to be fun. He doesn't know what to do now. He's like, keep tracking. Good job, sonar. This is the Luhu captain, the guy on the surface. He's complete in utter disbelief right now that we're coming right for him. There we go. I'm reloading some torpedoes into the torpedo tubes because we had a bunch of missiles in there. We're going to be way too close for missile fighting. Oh, that's a third torpedo. Listen, you're only hurting yourself at this point, Mr. Luhu.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing
Yep.
197.
Stop punching yourself. I can tell this Friday stream is going to be nuts. This is going to be crazy.
Con, sonar, switching to active search.
I'm putting on active. I need to know where he's at.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
I need to know where he's at.
Come right to 074. Helm aye.
Oh, shit.
Come left to 02.
Apparently there's another torpedo over there.
Sonar, torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water.
I see that now, sonar. Thank you.
5. Con, helm, steady course.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Con, torpedo room, 2 passing 1,500 feet. Passing 1,400
Depth
feet.
charges, you say?
Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 8.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Passing 600 feet. Passing 500 feet. Con, torpedo room, tube 7 ready.
All right. Let's dodge this guy again.
Passing 500 feet. Passing 600 feet. Passing 700 feet. Passing 800 feet.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,200
Not
feet.
today, communism.
Passing 1,300
They're the wrong
feet.
kind of communists. Yeah, those are the Maoists. We're Leninists down here. Yeah,
Passing 1,400 feet.
Stalinism, Leninism.
Come left 2-0-5-2. Helm I.
You got commie versus commie fighting.
Con, helm, steady course.
All right, let's. Oh, well, holy
Passing
smokes.
1,400 feet.
Oh, calm down there,
Passing
Mr. Chairman.
1,300 feet.
Lord.
Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,100 feet.
Stop the shaft.
Make turns for 0 knots.
Stop that
Maneuvering on.
shaft.
Make
Okay.
turns for 5.
Snapshot right in front of us. Shoot that weapon, enable it.
Control Make turns
Cut the
for
wire,
4,
post launch tube 3.
6. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Yeah, I sent that thing up like it was a rocket. I even aimed it at the surface.
Con sonar lost. Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 900 feet.
Going back down where we belong, baby.
Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,400 feet.
Get him, Mr.
Passing
Torpedo.
1,500 feet.
Come left 2-0-5-1. Helm I.
This submarine's hilarious. Oh my god.
Con, helm.
Thank God they
steady
didn't
course.
build any of these.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
All right, we got tube 5 ready to go for his
Con
buddy.
sonar, noisemaker bearing 3,
Sierra
2,
5.
4. Come right 2.
Shoot him next.
9-3. Helm I. Con, helm, steady course. Con, maneuvering.
Oh my gosh.
Making turns for 4, 6 knots.
Oh no, okay. Terry, thank you. Yeah, I was just reading some chat there. Don't mind me. Oh, I think our torpedo might be bouncing back and forth between the noisemakers. That's not good. There's no way that's good.
Con
Oh.
sonar, noisemaker bearing 3,
Oh.
0, 9.
Ah, that noisemaker didn't save you, sir. No. He got blowed up. Sierra 5 blowed up anyway. Now, Sierra 5 kind of sacrificed himself. Yeah.
Come left 2.
Because he dropped noisemakers that attracted our weapon over to him. All right, we're gonna get tube 5 ready here.
Con, helm, steady course.
Passing 1,400 feet. Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,200 feet.
Con, helm.
Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 800 feet. Passing 700 feet.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Oh, we're cavitating. Let's go ahead and stop that shaft real quick. Let's get another weapon out there.
0. Con sonar, no longer cavitating. Make turn.
All right, let's do a snapshot, tube, whatever. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good at all. That's not good at all. Shift the rudder.
4, 6. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Oh, boy.
Passing con sonar, torpedo in the water.
Oh, boy.
Torpedo in the water.
They dropped that weapon right on top of us.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 1,000 feet.
That's a good shot.
Knuckle formed.
Very good shot. Good thing I wasn't a depth charge. It might have hit us.
Passing 1,200 feet.
Come left to 263, helm aye.
Oh, shift. Go back the other
Con
way.
Knuckle formed.
Come right to 3, 4.
How far away is our weapon?
Helm aye.
Okay.
Con, helm, steady course. Con,
Oh, shit.
making turns for
Huh.
4, 6 knots.
Not today.
Con,
Uh-oh.
so
Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,100 feet.
Crap.
Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing
con sonar, we are cavitating.
Yeah.
passing 600 feet.
Well, hopefully he's dodging his weapon as much as we're
Passing 500
dodging
feet.
his. Our weapon. Yeah, I said that all backwards.
Passing 400 feet.
Ugh. Not good. Not good.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 235.
Passing 400 feet. Passing 500 feet. Passing 600 feet. Passing 700 feet. Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,200 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Con
Yay.
sonar, noisemaker bearing 241.
Passing 1,300 feet.
Oh, look who's sinking over here.
Passing 1,200 feet.
Oh, who's that?
Passing 1,100 feet.
Is that Sierra 5? Hmm.
Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 900.
Let's go say hi to Sierra 5.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Passing 700
Don't
feet.
care.
Passing 600 feet.
Everybody's dead. I don't care.
Passing 500 feet.
Where's Mr. Luhu at? I think he's right there. Let's go say hi to Mr. Luhu before he sinks. Make sure he's okay. Make sure we can mark his position. There he is. He's starting to sink now. He's still on fire. He's not going to chase us. I was hoping that torpedo would come back and hit the guy that shot it. I thought that'd be justified. That's a good name for the stream. Justified. Yep, so this is what we're doing today. We are playing underwater ballet with weapons. Should be fun. There is no stealth with this sub. There is only speed. We will have to be very offensive and very fast. That's how we're playing this one, boys. Really good choice, by the way. It wasn't my first choice, but this is gonna be a fun boat. See how much of the PLAN we sink. The PLAN's a big navy, man. They got like 300 some ships. 400 some? It's a lot. It's a lot of ships. All right, that mission's done. Oh, there was a third. That's okay. We will get the loot in next time. Don't you worry, boys. Don't you worry about that. We're going to get them. Excellent job. Target was severely reduced. Stand by for further orders. Was that our orders? No way. No way that was our orders. Convoys arrive. Yeah, they did. Oh, an amphibious landing on the northern part of Taiwan. Well, that's right where we're at. Oh my God. This game is making it easy for us. All we got to do is head over to Taiwan and wait, and then shoot all the ships again. I like it. Let's go ahead and I'm going to preload a bunch of freaking missiles again. Hopefully we get to use them this time. And 2 decoys. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm doing. So I got 2 decoys, a bunch of missiles. I'll have 1 torpedo just because you never know. It's always a good idea to shoot torpedo into the mix too. And we'll shoot, you know what we'll do? Let's put torpedo up here. I don't need 2 decoys. I only need 1 decoy long enough to get me up to speed. Once I'm up to speed, we can dance all around their weapons. That's how that's going to work. This will be shallow water, so that's dangerous. I'm not going to be able to dance as much as I like. I'm not going to have the whole dance floor to myself. I'm going to have like one little flashing light cube of the dance floor. But I brought my own laser, and we're going to have a good time. We're already at periscope depth. Target bears. No contact. Oh, we got to go there first. Okay. Well, hello, Mr. Submarine. I wish you could zoom in on the map here. That'd be nice. Here they come. Okay, I think we got the sub first. So I'm gonna put an extra torpedo in the tube 6. Tube 6 has a torpedo now. So we have a sonar contact bearing 040. Neither contact coming at us on the map was in that direction, so I have no idea who this is. Let's make it 10,000 yards. Well, if it's the surface guys, let's make it 15 in case we got to use our missiles. Yeah. All right. Fight.
Con sonar lost contact.
Oh my God,
Last
how
bearing, 0. Rig ship for
flippin'
ultra
shallow. We gotta go. This is not good. No. We're like on the beach. Let's go this way.
Come right to 135. Helm I.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh my God, this is so dumb. I'm just gonna shoot a weapon bearing 040. We have no contact, by the way. 040, enable at 15 or 5,000 yards rather. Yeah, and let's just go. Cut that wire. Load another decoy because we're going to have airplanes overhead. You know what's funny? Even though we're off the coast of Taiwan and we're protecting Taiwan right now, Taiwan ain't going to help us out.
Passing 100 feet.
They're going to let those airplanes fly all over us. What's up with that?
Come right to.
What's up with that?
186.
What's up?
Helm
I'm trying to
I.
find the continental shelf. It's around here somewhere.
Con helm steady course. Come left to 170. Helm I.
We are below the layer, but because we're cavitating, that doesn't really matter. He can still hear us. He definitely heard our weapon. So that weapon is not really meant to destroy him, even though it might. It's meant to buy us time to get to deep water, because we're right next to some significantly deeper water, and that's where I want to be. This is where we're going to evade.
Tube 5 ready.
And you know what we can do? Watch this.
Come right to 211. Helm I.
If this is deep
Con
enough,
helm steady course.
I can make that torpedo that's behind us run into the ground. Which will be pretty cool, right? We could put that on the socials. We can update our Insta with that. All right, let's make our depth 300 feet.
Maneuvering. Making turns.
Make depth 300 feet.
Total water depth is
Bye-bye.
only 400 feet, but it's about to get a lot deeper. I think. I'm hoping. Yeah, we want to go right to here.
Come left to 201. Helm I.
Hey, Pop Potato. Welcome back to the stream, my friend. Glad you make another one. Silly too. He says, good day. Are the zombies in the... Oh, I already read that one. I'm reading the... Uh-oh.
Con, dive at 300 feet. Dive by.
Do you know what I should have done? And I'm going to load it now. Is we're going to load one of those airdrop torpedoes. I completely forgot that I had that for a moment. If he gets down in this trench, I can corner him with a spiraling torpedo that just drills down to the bottom, and it will certainly see him. Whether or not it kills him, we'll have to wait and see. All right, what's our total water depth now? It's already 600 feet, so good. So coming down to here was the right move. Let's go down to 400 feet.
Make depth 400 feet. Dive high.
So I'm hoping that any torpedo that's behind us, even if it's one that you just launched, if it sees us, it'll try to match our depth, and it runs right into the bottom. If it's in front of us, that'll be a problem because it's deeper in front of us. But we're going to run right along this edge to the southeast.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Yeah, once we're in this dark purple, we're going to head this way. Yeah, Sir Charles, I know. I'd love to do sounding. Yeah, we did steal a Russian submarine. This is the Alpha 2. And look at this little egg beater on the back it's got, man. This thing is going to town. It's moving some water. Oh, that's an enemy torpedo. Well, it might be ours, actually. All right, so look at his active bearing now. He's headed to the southeast as well. So he's probably, I assume he's heading to deep water. We kind of don't know that, but that's what I would do if I was in his position. So I'm going to assume that he's at least that smart. All right, this is good deep water here. Yeah, we're in like 1,000 feet of water now. Oh. Oh. Oh, I think we got him. I think he's dead. He's dead. All we gotta do now is dodge his weapon. Okay.
Come left 2, 1, 2.
I can't believe we hit him. That's hilarious. We must have got him before he made it to the deep water, but he was definitely headed that way.
Con, helm.
Because his sunk sub is bearing 0. It's almost 090. No way. Whoops. Fat fingered a button. Hold on. 060, yeah. So he was heading to that deep water right there. 060. That's his bubble, 060, yeah. What we gotta do now? There should be no problem dodging his weapon at this point. We just gotta open up a little bit of range on it so we can end the mission. Good stuff. Yeah, I recognize you there, Sir Charles. Yeah, HT1, yeah. It said on my screen you made something like 50 streams in a row. Oh, no, that was Pop Potato. I recognize your name, though. And Torx the Truck resubscribed, thank you, sir. As did Mr. Moon Pieface. Moon Pieface, thank you. All right, so just got to run this weapon out of range. Okay. I mean, we should not assume that there's only one sub, but we only saw one counterfire. There he is. Oh my God. Hold on. That torpedo's coming right for us. I don't know how he knows that we're going south, but somebody steered that weapon.
Passing 500 feet.
Oh my God. Okay, let's head back the other way.
Passing 600 feet.
I'm heading back into the shallow or the deep area that we just had. This is like a bowl. It's like a crater
Passing
over here.
700 feet.
I'm heading back into the bowl.
Passing 800 feet.
Oof.
Passing 800
That's the
feet.
lip of the bowl right there. We're gonna get back over that lip and then down. It's like a
700 feet.
it's like a serving dish. It's this deep area here.
Come right 293. Helm I. Con, helm. Steady course.
Yeah, that's the weapon. Someone steered the weapon to the south. Originally, that weapon was coming at us over here, and then someone steered it to be way over here.
700 feet.
Yeah, we don't want to get too close to the bottom here. Trying to catch up on chat. I see you guys are talking about something there. I don't know what it is. I know, yeah. Look at me in a commie boat. This was the People's Choice Award. Oh my God, there's more torpedoes. Turn the boat around. Okay, it looks like I was right on both accounts. Oh my God. What is happening?
Passing 700 feet.
I'm going to try and get behind these weapons. We are between two
Passing
sets of
600
weapons.
feet.
Oh my God. What the hell? That torpedo's
Passing
following us.
500 feet.
Every turn we make, that torpedo follows us. Okay. Here are two more. We were driving right in front of those two. That's why I kind of freaked out there for a second. Oh my word. There might be a second sub. That's what this tells me. It could be two subs. I really need to get behind this one without it seeing me. I'm super nervous about this one because this one keeps following us. This one still has a wire and it's being steered at us. So we got to run from that one. These are not being steered at all. So as long as I'm behind these two, we're fine. And it's getting shallower too. We're going back towards shallow water. Oh, good Lord.
Come right to 347 helm.
The only
line.
reason why that one didn't see us is because it's not enabled yet.
Con helm, steady course.
Ooh. I thought we just had a hit of one. Okay. On the positive note, we don't have any
Helm left to
air
311
contacts.
Helm I.
And I don't see that other torpedo again. All right, so that one's searching now. There's another. Okay, hold on. I just heard a third torpedo.
Make con sonar, no longer cavitating.
We're going to slow down here and do a good
Make
sonar
turns
search.
for 5
Let's get to
knots,
periscope depth.
Maneuvering eye.
So we have one sunk submarine over there. I should head to that one and figure out who this other sub is without running aground. We're on the backside of a hill that's underwater. We're going to peek our nose up over the crest of this hill and see who's out here, because I think there's a second one. So we sank one sub somewhere in this direction. I think there's a second one over here. Okay. Actually, let's start heading
Come
this
right
way,
to
because I do want to head towards the
036
sunk
helm
sub. He's
eye.
over there making a lot of noise, and that will help mask us if we get right next to it. So we're doing 5 knots. There is a strong layer that's at like 80 feet. So if this guy's on the surface or at periscope depth, we'll have to go above that layer to hear him. And while we do have a good sonar system, we're still noisy, which degrades the effectiveness of our sonar system.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
How far away is that weapon? Okay. All right, we're at 5 knots. We're at periscope depth.
Con sonar, switching to active
We're
search.
gonna do a couple pings. Okay, we didn't get anyone to respond to
sonar,
that.
Switching to passive search.
Okay, it was just the one. He shot a lot of weapons. Holy crap. And it was a Romeo. It wasn't even a good sub. I'll be. All right. All right, this is the big one, boys. I'm going to go fix something real quick. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got lawn people today. Mowing my grass. Okay, so we need to load up some. I didn't put the thing on. Okay, good. We need all the missiles, all of them. Ooh, I like this idea. You know what? Check this out. 4 missiles, a torpedo, an aerial torpedo that I just launched into the middle of their fleet to look for any submarines, and a decoy. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna fire everything. Yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, we need this. Unfortunately, we're in the same dumb environment. I didn't even have a chance to move a little bit to the east, but I want to keep them at 20,000 yards. Well, for the torpedoes, it needs to be 15. Okay, 15,000 yards. And I'm going to race to deep water right after we fire everything. So the decoy, I'm going to shoot the decoy to the south. And we'll initially evade to the south until we get up to speed. Then we can do whatever we want. Contact bears 320 northwest. We're headed north. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make all these weapons ready. Hopefully they stay ready. All right, let's go ahead and fight at 15,000 yards.
On sonar, new
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Ultra quiet, periscope depth.
3, 5, 8, dive by.
I need some bearing sonar.
New contact bearing.
Thank
0,
you.
1, 6. Designated Sierra 2.
Raise radar mass, fire point procedures missile.
Come right to 1, 3, 3. Helm I.
Oh my god, okay.
Torpedo.
Con sonar. Master 1 is classified as escort.
What the hell?
Shoot 27. Aye, sir.
Oh, I know what that is.
Master 2 is classified as escort.
Oh my god. I'm surprised that the radar is classifying them for us, but that's nice. I know that that'll make Mr. One of our viewers happy. I think it's Kermie. Kermie likes it whenever I classify contacts before I shoot them. So that makes
Passing 100 feet.
life a little bit easier. We're in very shallow water. We got to go to the south. I didn't even have a chance to shoot the
Passing
decoy.
200 feet.
Oof.
Passing 300
I'm really banking on both of those. Salvo, son of a gun.
feet. 400 feet.
That was fast. Holy crap. How did they get that weapon on us that fast? Oh my god.
Come left to 0, 9, 1. Helm I. Con helm. Steady course. Con sonar. Torpedo
Yeah,
in the water.
no
Torpedo
kidding.
In the water. Bearing 2, 4, 9.
Our missiles haven't even hit them yet, and there's already missiles on us. That's insane. All right, so we got one victory.
Torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Oh my god. Okay. Apparently Chinese missiles are faster than Russian missiles. Take that, Russia. I don't know what we're gonna do here.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 4, 6 knots.
Con, knuckle formed.
Trying to get that torpedo to do something different, but all he wants to do is go east. That's not good.
Torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Thank you. Trying to build a wall of noise between me and him. Wow, it's not working. That torpedo is very good.
Con, knuckle formed.
That torpedo is very good. All right. Where can we go? Let's try and go here.
0, 5, 4. Helm I. Con helm. Steady course.
That's kind of... How far away is that? Ugh. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to make it that far. Let's just going to try and get down in that ditch. My goodness gracious.
Con, knuckle formed.
All right. That weapon is still tracking. Son of a gun. Look at that. I'm not losing 2 subs in one day. That's not happening. No, no, no. Oh my god, did it finally break off? Thank goodness. It should have done that on the first noisemaker I launched. Video game? This is nonsense. What bull crap is this?
Con, knuckle formed.
Oof. So whenever he gets really close to us, the idea is to go back through your noise field, and he'll get decoyed again and should bounce between 2 decoys, ideally. But we're not. He's too far away. If we were to turn around right now, oh shit, that's a helicopter. We would just smash right into him.
Passing 500 feet.
All right, so they sent the helicopter out after us. That was kind of mean. It's getting really shallow, too.
Passing 500 feet.
Okay. So this game does have a problem, and we're seeing it now. Whenever the decoys hit the bottom, they keep going in the map. They go under the map, and so they disappear from your display. They should sit there on the bottom and make noise, and then we could run back over top of them, and it would decoy the weapon into the ground. But that's not going to happen today, or at least not in this situation. Thank goodness gracious. All right.
Passing 400 feet.
Come left to 315.
We should get close to one of those merchant ships.
Passing 300 feet.
Come right to.
Master 4 is the closest one. Let's get to him, and then we'll go from there. We got to be careful about staying on one course for too long, because there's like a sonar buoy right there, and that helicopter's out looking for us. I don't want to make his job easy. We're running right by one of his sonar buoys.
Come left to 333. Helm I.
Yep.
Con helm. Steady course.
Yeah, I hope the Force is with us this time, because we got punched in the face pretty hard early on in the stream. I'm trying to recover my dignity at this point. It may not be salvageable. May not be salvageable.
Make depth 100 feet. Dive I.
I kind of want to slow down and shoot a weapon, but that's really risky at this point.
Con sonar. Switching to active search.
I just need an idea of where this loot is at. I know he's in this direction.
Regained contact.
Holy crap, that guy went
Master
far.
4, bearing 328.
Con, dive at 100 feet.
Okay, there,
Dive
that's
I.
better. Yeah. Trying to get behind that dude.
Come left to.
How far away is he?
321.
4,000
Helm
yards.
I. Con helm. Steady course. Con sonar. Switching to passive search.
All right, so the helicopter's probably on the way. Let's do not this, you know.
Come left to 281.
I don't want to be on that
same.
same course, because he's going to drop depth bombs like right there,
Con helm. Steady course.
I think. God, that's really shallow. Look where we're going. Oh my goodness. So shallow. There's a good chance if I shoot a torpedo, I hit Master 4.
8 ready.
So I kind of want to shoot from Master 4 towards the target. So I got to go back, you know, towards this original position.
Helm right 2, 3, 4, 3, helm I.
I just want to buy myself a little bit of space in case that helicopter likes to drop a weapon on us. It won't be right on top of us. So I'm going to shoot the weapon beneath Master 4 and into Master 1.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
That's a new weapon in the water. Someone just dropped a torpedo.
Con sonar, lost contact. Master 3, last bearing 3, 1, 7, contact faded.
Okay. All right. This might be our opportunity to get a shot off.
Sonar, no longer cavitating. Make turns. Make turns for 5
Okay.
knots. Maneuvering eye.
Oh my god. Snapshot tube 1. Just go. Enable that weapon.
Make turn. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
That Luda is close. Holy smokes, he's close.
Fire control, we've lost the wire.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
He's right there.
Passing 200 feet.
Oh my
Con
god.
sonar, lost contact. Master 1, last bearing 3, 0, 7. Contact is in the baffles.
Oh, or that could be Master 4. Hey, the good news is we're about to have another decoy on the bottom. Yeah. We're going to be fine. Shipping insurance is about to go up. Again. Come on, get him. Yeah. Oh, he gone. He's so gone.
Con sonar, lost
All right,
contact.
let's get over there.
4, last bearing 3.
Get over on Master 4 right now, baby.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 4.
Passing 200 feet.
From Master 4, we're going to kill Master 1. It's not even Wednesday.
Come left 2, 3, 0, 2.
But we
helm
are
I.
Russian, so
Passing 100 feet.
we're conforming to doctrine at this point. That's all we're doing. Yeah, we got a nice juicy barrier right there for us. We're going to run right to that. And then we're going to shoot northeast and we're going to sink Master 1. Is there a thermal layer? No. Here's what the situation is. It's nothing. It's very shallow. No thermal layer, and there's a helicopter hunting us, which is scaring the hell out of me.
Con,
I'm more afraid of that
torpedo
helicopter right now than I am
ready.
anything else.
Passing 100 feet.
All right, we're gonna get next to Lawn Dart here and shoot. We're gonna designate him Lawn Dart Prime.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
All right, we're slowing down, getting ready to shoot. Tube 3.
Con sonar. Make turns for 5 knots.
Where's that loot at? Give me a range.
Con sonar regained contact on Master 1, bearing 2, 9, 9.
Did he turn around? Ugh. Well, we're kind of in a weird position here.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5.
We're very vulnerable.
Con, fire control, weapon
Nope.
acquired.
Nope, nope, nope. Easy there, weapon.
Make turns for 0.
Just trying to steer him onto the... There we go. He really wants that cargo ship. No, no, no. Bad torpedo. Bad torpedo. Good God, bad torpedo. Oh, the loot is dead in the water. Oh, wow. I did not expect that. That was not on my bingo card. That's actually kind of smart. We might be in a lot of trouble. He can definitely hear us. Shit. Oh, man. I thought that was a torpedo, but it wasn't. I mean, it was our weapon. Come on, baby. Teach him the error of his ways for stopping. I don't have another decoy loaded. We're kind of screwed if he shoots. He's speeding up now. That's good. Okay.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
We don't need to be going active anymore.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 296.
Okay.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, good, good. All right, let's go. This is way too dangerous to be sitting here.
Turns. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Con, fire control, we've lost the
One thing's for sure is that the helicopter's coming back.
Con sonar, noisemaker.
It's not here yet, but it's on the way.
296.
So we're going to run over to decoy number 2 over here. Try to act like a wreck.
Come right to 028. Helm I. Con, helm, steady course.
Okay, cool.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 1. Last bearing 288. Contact breaking up.
Oh, we got him. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. Let's see if that helicopter's far enough away. Oh, there's a weapon. Well, I don't see a weapon.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 4-6 knots.
All right, we're going to slow down right here. Maybe we can pick up the weapon when we slow down. It also said that the helicopter was not close, so he must have gone off somewhere else.
5. Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Right. I wonder if the Luda launched a torpedo and we don't see it. There might be a torpedo in this middle area. Nope, nope. Okay. So it was just 2 ships. Wow, where's the fleet at? We got to reposition too. Yeah, we're finally in deeper water. Here comes another sub. Okay, good lord. Let's just launch or load torpedoes, I guess. I'm running out of decoys. We got to be careful. But since we're in deeper water, we should not need a decoy this time. Good lord. Okay, let's do the engagement at 15,000 yards, mano a mano with a submarine to the north.
On sonar, new contact.
Rig ship for
Yeah.
ultra quiet.
Okay, so now we know Sierra 1 is probably a submarine. This is our first...
Con sonar, new contact bearing 286.
This is the first time I feel like I'm in control of the engagement. All right, so probably a Chinese sub of some kind, right? Not a Shang, not a Han, not a Jia, not a blue whale. So it's none of the whales. Oh wow, it could be an alpha.
Sonar,
Oh,
Sierra 1,
we could have alpha on alpha
submerged
violence. Yes.
submarine.
Okay, this ought to be interesting. He has the exact same tools we have. Well, pretty much. Similar tools. Similar tools. I'm trying to classify Sierra 2 now. Sierra 2's way over here. I think it's like a merchant. I don't know. Nothing I'm too concerned about. What this does is this buys time for sonar to kind of lock in that solution. Oh, lordy. Oh, my gosh. What is this contact? It's nothing I care about. I know that. Yeah, there it goes. Small collaboration. All right. I'm going to get this weapon here ready.
Merchant.
We're going to drop a weapon on him, but I need a range. So let's go down. Let me look at the conditions. We do have a layer. Okay, let's go down to 150 feet. I think I can launch this weapon from that depth.
Feet, dive by.
And I need to know which way he's going. All right, he's going away. All right, we'll put that on. We'll see which way he goes. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna see who the real Alf is. It's either us or him. Either way, we all know the small cargo ship is being sunk, right? That is for sure happening. Am I a fleet man? I'm trying to get the fleet to come down and attack us. It keeps teasing us, and then it doesn't do it. All right, we're on depth. We're on speed. He's definitely going kind of southwest. So the problem is I got to turn back to the west to get another leg of data on him. So, all right, let's do that. Let's come back 270.
Helm left 270. Helm I.
So we got one leg going east. We'll have another leg going west. The bearings will cross. We'll add his speed. We'll adjust his course on the fire control system. I'm gonna show all you guys this on Wednesday. You'll see how that works. And it's gonna show him going like, I'm estimating like 240, 250 is what I'm just guessing right now. We'll see what it actually is here in a second. This is not Epic Mod. This is Playable Subs Mod, which I learned this morning is a mod of Epic Mod. So it's kind of like the, I don't know, the spawn of Epic Mod. Yep. Oh, retired USAF says, I'm retired Air Force. Yeah. Do I disagree with that you're retired Air Force? I don't disagree. All right, what's his course? It's more like 200. Oh, crap. All right, well, I'm going to put the weapon right here on him. I don't think that's his actual range. Wait a second. Yeah, I bet she's right here. Okay, I'm gonna drop the weapon in the water at 500 yards, and I bet you we get him.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
I bet you this shot right there at least gets a detection. I don't know if it's going to sink him. I'm going to load another one of those too. Because we got a bunch of them. But I think his actual range is right Right about there. We'll see when our torpedo comes on the display here in a second. Okay, there it goes. Oh, I think he launched. Well, let's torpedo evade. Torpedo evasion.
Make turn. Con sonar. We are cavitating.
Whoa. Let's go deep.
Con sonar. Lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 0.
Passing 200 feet.
Con sonar. Lost contact. Come left 2.
I want to get west of that cargo ship.
Helm high.
Passing 400 feet. Passing 500 feet. Passing 600 feet. Passing 700
Total water depth is
feet.
2,000 feet, so we're going to go
Passing
deep.
800 feet.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Passing
Going deep.
1,000 feet. Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,400 feet.
Damn, the
Passing
depth change is
1,500
scary fast.
Passing 1,600
That sounds like a weapon. What the hell did I just hear? I might be hearing the lawn guys outside, guys, so forgive me if I'm hearing stuff that you're not hearing.
Come right 2. 2.
Getting our grass mode.
9. Helm aye. Con helm. Steady course.
Okay. Apparently it's not a weapon. I don't know, I'm not sure what I heard.
Con maneuvering.
I wonder if our weapon's doing anything.
4. 6 knots.
All right, here's our weapon. Nope. Okay, I was wrong. We missed. Well, that sucks. Why isn't it doing a spiral down? It's supposed to do that. It's sitting there at the surface doing circles. Yeah, I can't change the mode on this one. Okay, that sucks. It's not supposed to do that. That's not going to be very effective if there's a layer, and there is. There's a layer at 168 feet. So I assume he shot torpedoes at this position, so we want to be about 5,000 yards from that, is what I'm thinking. So that's why I'm kind of using this cargo ship as my marker. I want to be west of that.
Come left 2. 270.
And then we'll
Helm high.
I'm gonna re-attack. Don't you worry about that. Let's come up to the 1250.
Make depth 1250.
I don't want to be launching a big torpedo like a UGST, one of those heavyweight torpedoes, right off the bottom. That's not good for the weapon, or it could lawn dart. It could just not see the target. So I kind of want to get up away from the bottom a little bit. Okay. I can hear that cargo ship, so let's go ahead and slow down.
Make turn. Make turns.
I think he's passing overhead right now.
Maneuvering eye.
And we're going to send a weapon back down the bearing of the active's alpha. Alpha's
Con
active.
sonar regained contact on Sierra 2 bearing 283.
That's not where I expected him to be at all. Holy crap. He should be a lot closer than that.
Con, dive at 1250.
All right, we're making 20 knots. We're slowing down to 5 knots. Once we're down to 5 knots, we're going to shoot one UGST torpedo at Sierra 1 from Tube 3. And I'll read some chat while we wait. Kermie's here. Hey, Kermie, we're classifying targets today, sir. You'd be impressed. Two kinds of ships, submarines and targets. Yeah, I agree with that.
Con sonar regained
Oh,
contact
no.
on Sierra 1
Jarnum is
bearing
mad that I missed his
050.
question. I'll tell you what, Jarnum, I am reading chat right now if you
Come
want to
right
put your
2,
question
300.
in the chat.
Helm eye.
Maddie says, I win the house since you were wrong. That's a bet we made. Oh, about me ignoring chat? Yeah, that's always a winning bet on this channel. Oh, shit. Come on, bro. That's a really good shot, dude.
Con maneuvering.
Okay.
Make turns.
Well, full rudder.
4. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 036.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Damn, that's a good
Passing
shot.
1,300 feet.
And he's ignoring my decoy.
Passing 1,400 feet.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2.
Damn it.
Passing 1,500
We might be in
feet.
trouble. Yep. Oh. That sucks so much. Huh, this one might hit us. This may not be good.
Con, fire control. Weapon countermeasure homing.
All right. I'm trying to find the question you guys are talking about. I got two people arguing in chat over a question that I'm not even aware of. Are submarines ultimate military vehicles that dominate all warfare? No. If that's the question, my answer is no.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 4-6 knots.
Oh my word. Okay. Well, we're close to the bottom, but there's no dodging this weapon because it's wire guided. All I can do is run it out of fuel. Yeah, see, he's steering the weapon because it hasn't broken the wire yet. Not good. Not good. So my strategy right now is to just outrun him. You know, he's got fuel. I've got a reactor. He'll need to refuel before I do. Thought I heard an airplane there for a second. Man, if this is one of those big 53 centimeter torpedoes, and I think it is, it's got a lot of fuel. He's launching again. I definitely heard weapons launch again. Holy smokes. Oh, that's a countermeasure launch. He's probably cut the wire.
Sonar. Noisemaker bearing 0.
Yep.
4, 5.
He's probably cut the wire. That's our chance. That means this is no longer wire guided. We have a chance. I'm saying there's a chance.
1,400 feet. Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,100.
Notice how it's not following us in depth?
Passing
This is good.
1,000 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing
Con sonar. We are cavitating.
I don't care. Get up.
Passing 600 feet. Passing 500 feet. Passing 400 feet. Passing 300 feet. Passing 200 feet.
Oh, I think we got away with this one, maybe? If it does a full circle, we did. A little bit of luck because we turned the right direction. How far away is he? Oof. Maybe not. I may have spoke a little too soon there. We'll find out in a second. I get a little bit more shallow.
Con sonar lost contact.
Every meter helps at this point.
Last bearing 0.
Oh, we got him.
7.
Nice.
Contact
Ah, the
bringing
dumb
up.
torpedo saw us. Yeah, we didn't get away, but that's okay. It's not wire guided anymore. I can treat it like a regular weapon, but it's going to have a lot of fuel.
Con sonar.
And I want to know where
switching to
CR2's
active
at.
search. Con sonar regained contact.
There he is.
On Sierra 2 bearing 3, 4, 7.
Okay, so he's going that way. Interesting. So we want to definitely evade to the right.
Con sonar switching to passive search.
Where's that weapon at?
Con sonar lost contact.
What the fuck? Why am I
Sierra
turning?
2 last bearing 5. Come right to 30.
I don't know where the
Helm
weapon
aye.
went. And that might mean we
Con,
dodged
helm,
it, maybe?
Steady course.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it was a really nasty climb. We were doing like 45 knots with a 30-degree up. So the math on that is pretty good. Oh, I see Numi asked the question. Numi says, can I ask you a question? Are submarines the ultimate weapon, military vehicles that dominate all warfare? Tell us your opinion. No. They are not. Submarines don't fight in space, though, so therefore they're not effective space weapons. Son of a gun, this torpedo does not quit.
Con sonar, switching to
But
active
neither do
search.
I.
Con sonar, regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 0, 1, 1.
Oh my god. This cargo ship has a fucking teleporter. He should be right here. There you are.
Come right to 0, 0, 3. Helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
Alright, we're gonna go play with Kalsan. Or Jalsan. Jongsong? Jongsong. That sounds like a very nice ship. He's right there. Hi, buddy. We are coming to say hello.
Come right to 0, 1, 3. Helm
You
aye.
did not ask the
Con,
question. You were trying to
helm,
help the channel
steady course.
enthusiast. Okay. Yeah, no, this is not a wire-guided weapon. This is a weapon that's very motivated. Also a channel enthusiast. Yeah.
Come left to 0.
Tell you what,
0,
CR2 is
3.
like
Helm aye.
hauling butt.
Con, helm, steady course.
Make depth 3, 5, 8, dive by. Con, dive at 3, 5, 8, dive by.
Am I out of noisemakers? I might be.
Sonar lost contact.
Yeah, I have no more
Sierra
decoys.
2,
Oh, that's not
bearing
good.
1, 5, 4.
That's really not good.
Baffles. Con sonar, switching to passive search.
Make depth 3, 5, 8, dive by.
Oh my god.
Con sonar, switching to active search. Con sonar, regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 1, 7, 5.
Crap. Alright, I'm gonna try and lose this guy kinetically. Hey!
100 feet.
That worked. You finally ran out of fuel.
200 feet.
Let's make sure we're not damaged. That was really
Passing
close.
300 feet.
Okay. Oh crap, there's another one. Apparently he shot more than one weapon at us. A bastard.
Passing 200 feet.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 035. Contact is in. Come left to 238. Helm I. Con helm, steady course. Con sonar, torpedo in the water. Torpedo
All right.
in the water. Bearing.
Let's try this again.
105.
Where's that damn ship at?
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 0.
Passing 100 feet.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 071.
How do I not hear this guy? Okay.
Make turns for 1.
How fast is he
Sonar,
going?
We are
Okay.
cavitating.
Crap, is he turning? Oh, Jesus. Stop making my job difficult.
Con sonar lost contact.
Shoot.
Sierra 2. Last
That's not
bearing,
good.
115. Contact is in the baffles.
Yep.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering eye.
I didn't want to surface, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to surface.
Make turns for 4, 6 knots.
Can we not see him? He's right there. There he is. Oh, shit. Mercy deep.
Lower the radar mast.
No! Right full rudder. Speed up, speed up, speed up.
100 feet. Passing 200 feet.
Alright. Son of a gun.
Passing 300 feet.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
Con, knuckle formed.
Damn, torpedo's trying to hit us.
Passing 300 feet. Passing 200 feet. Passing 100 feet.
Hi, buddy. How you doing?
Con, knuckle formed.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 2.
Raise the radar mast.
Come on. Oh, no. Ah, shit. Alright, mercy deep.
Lower the radar mast.
Con sonar regained contact on.
Left full
Master
rudder.
2, bearing 2,
Left full rudder.
0.
Passing 100 feet.
Alright.
Passing 200 feet.
This guy's being a
Con,
jerk.
knuckle formed.
Eat my torpedo, fishing
Passing
boat.
400 feet.
Tired of playing with my food.
Come right to 2.
Playtime, Zeb.
7. Helm I.
I honestly think the torpedo just doesn't see the ship.
Passing
That's what it looks like to
300
me.
Con sonar regained.
Passing 200 feet.
Yeah. We might just have to dodge this torpedo for the next 30 minutes. I hope you guys are okay with that.
Passing 100 feet.
Where's the floaties? I gave them to the president.
Making turns for 4, 6 knots.
Our rudder is so
Con,
small,
knuckle formed.
I'm having trouble making a knuckle in the water. Yeah. Yes. Oh, shit. He reacquired me.
Knuckle formed.
Why? How? Oh my god. Would you please
Passing
dive?
200
Thank you.
feet. Passing 300 feet.
Good
Passing
lord.
400 feet. Passing 500 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Alright, apparently going shallow is not working. Let's try the other direction.
Passing 8.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 1,100 feet.
This depth change is terrifying. I don't like it.
Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,400 feet. Passing 1,500 feet. Passing 1,600
Oh
feet.
my god.
Passing 1,700
That's
feet.
making the hair on the back of my neck stand up. I can't do that. That's terrifying. I'll tell you what, Master 2 has better torpedo beats than anyone else in this game. He was dodging me, he was dodging the torpedo. He's trying to get those people to the port. He's a little ferry, a little transport ship. Oh my word. Alright, plan B. Let's go to the Alpha. We'll wait for him to reacquire us. Once he reacquires us, we're going to head over to the Alpha. We're going to return to sender. Test depth is like 2,000 feet on this thing.
Come left 2.
It's made out of titanium
7, helm I.
and communism.
Con, helm, steady course.
All right, that torpedo's coming down to us now. There it is. I'm going to try and find this Alpha. I don't think he's actually where he is on our chart,
Come right
but
2,
he's in that
0,
direction.
6, 6,
So-
helm I.
Oh, I see him. He's right there. Let's put our nose on him. Oh, did the weapon do... Oh, I think we ran the weapon out of fuel. We did! Yay! Oh my gosh. We have no more decoys. I don't think... I hope the decoys reload. They may not. We may have to go back to port. That was a good fight. That was tough. I'm going to sneak over to Okinawa and get some more decoys. Yeah. How many merchant ships did we sink? Oh, come on. We got 0 tonnage on merchants? Didn't we sink like at least one of them? Oh. Sorry, boys. No war crimes today. All right, fine. While I'm here, should I get some more weapons? I don't want to lose the mission, but I'm thinking a couple of decoys, a couple of torpedoes. All right, let's get back underway again. Oh, dingle. Oh, my God. That flipping airplane went right over us. And then here comes the red sub. Okay. Are these guys ever going to invade Taiwan? Because that's the only reason why we're sitting here getting, hammered by the entire Chinese. What if it's disinformation? What if China's putting out incorrect intel so that we put ourselves at risk in shallow water over and over again so they can shoot us with their torpedoes that run for 30 minutes? That's pretty smart. Pretty smart. All right, periscope depth. No thermal layer. Let's go.
Sonar new con.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Shallow water. Screw you guys. Oh my God. Of course, he's in
Sonar
deep
new
water.
contact bearing 2, 0.
Oh, all right.
Designated
Okay, I don't
02.
care. I'm just gonna. You know what? Which one of those is a trawler?
Depth 3, 5, 8, dive by.
Con sonar new contact bearing
Yep.
0, 8, 0. Designated Sierra 4.
Raise the radar mast. If it's a submarine, it's getting a missile. All right. So this Sierra 1 and 2 is a sub.
Con sonar master 3 is classified as merchant.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Okay. Suppose we can lower that radar mast now.
Lower the radar mast.
All right, let's see what these guys do. Wonder if my weapons hit the water there. Let's go ahead and make my depth like 200 feet. We want to get away from the surface, but we can't get too deep. We're only in 500 feet of water. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot a weapon at Sierra 1 whenever I see his actual position. He should counterfire on my airdrop torpedoes, what I'm counting on. Oh my god. Yeah, he's way over there. That actually might be a good shot. This one might hit. We'll see what this one does. There he is.
Shoot tube 5. Aye, sir.
All right, let's go.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
It's a Romeo. So the Romeo's got 3 torpedoes in the water. Ah, he shot at mine. That sucks. Uh-oh.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra.
Oh
1.
shit! He's launching the air. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I know what he's doing.
Shoot tube 2. Aye.
There goes our rocket.
Make turns for
Launched one.
Con sonar, we are
Get the hell out of here.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1. Last
Just launched a
bearing,
mobile decoy there.
5, 8. Contact faded.
Passing 300 feet.
Con fire control. We've lost the watch.
Con helm, steady course. Con sonar, lost contact. Master 6. Last bearing 2, 1, 3. Contact
So,
faded.
I'm kind of forced to evade to the right, but kind of don't want to go that way. There's 3 incoming weapons right there. Okay. All right. Trying to
Con, torpedo room, tube 6 ready.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 1.
Hey, we got him.
1. Contact breaking up.
I think that was the air launched, or air launched, the air drop torpedo, I think is what got him.
6 knots.
Sierra 2 might be something. We'll see what happens with that. It could be a biologic too. We'll evade this first, and then we'll go from there. My torpedo launch torpedo, torpedo tube launch torpedo, just enabled. It's going deep, and if it explodes right here, it means it hit the ground. Because this ship is now much deeper than the torpedo is. Oh yeah. We'll see. Yeah, you see that explosion? And that's the advantage of being in deeper water in this video game. It's not realistic at all, but a torpedo knows where the bottom is. It won't bottom out. But let's just get away from these weapons first. And then I'm going to go prosecute Sierra 2 here. I want to know what that is. We're going to wait for these weapons here to get behind us. It's a fish crime Friday. Yeah, it's probably a whale is what I think it is. But we're going to make sure it's not a sub, because I'm tired of getting ambushed by these dumb subs. If we leave it, it'll come back if it's a sub. Oh, there's a torpedo down here. Oh, that's my weapon. Okay.
Come right to 162. Helm I. Con helm, steady
All right.
course.
We'll go this way for just a minute, and then we'll slow down. I'll try active sonar. If I can verify CR2 is a whale with active, which would be very much a video game thing, we'll call it a fight. I don't think it's a sub because it hasn't launched anything yet. It's been attacked, it watched its buddy get blowed up, and it hasn't done anything. So it's probably a whale. All right, we've evaded them. Let's go and slow down.
Make turns for con sonar, no longer cavitating.
And we'll turn towards the CR2. Last known position.
Con
Can you
helm,
catch a
steady
fish
course.
with a submersible? I wonder how you would do that. Go fishing with a submersible. Yeah, the whales are spies. That's right, Alonzo. The whales are spies. All right, what's our speed? We're 21 knots. Once we're at 5 knots, I'll go active.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 199.
Yeah, he's over there sinking.
Con sonar regained contact on Master 6.
Caden says early
bearing
Chinese
2,
weapons
2,
followed
4.
Soviet doctrine, separate weapons for ASW, ICW until the YU-6, which is a Mark 48 copy. Interesting.
Con sonar regained contact on Master 4.
Let's see what kind of weapon this is.
085.
I classify this weapon as a green
Con
one
sonar
with a white
regained
stripe.
Contact on Sierra 2, bearing 233.
Oh, there's Sierra 2.
Con
Ooh,
sonar regained contact
close.
on
Now,
Master
real quick,
3,
let's just pull him up
bearing
on sonar before we get all
079.
crazy. Because if he has a submarine, I don't want to go
Con
active on it.
sonar
Oh, it's
regained
definitely a
contact
bio.
on Master 5,
It's a
bearing
humpback whale.
186.
So, gotta wait for these guys to get outside 9,000 yards. Shit. So we basically got to go this way.
Left 2, 094.
Let's do that without running aground. Let's make our depth 150 feet.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
All right.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing.
You know who
2,
did catch
3,
fish
2,
in a
contact
submarine was the Nautilus
Con
in that
sonar
movie
lost
2000
contact.
Leagues Under the Sea.
Master
If you
6,
watch the old
con,
Disney
helm,
version,
steady course.
the old black and white version, they like park the sub and then they get out in their little dry dock with their suits on and they do spear fishing in that movie. It's in the book too. Pretty cool. I remember reading that book. Where was I? I think I was in 6th grade. 6th or 7th grade I read that book, 2000 Leagues Under the Sea. I read that one and I read Treasure Island. Those two books, I was like, sailing's pretty cool. Submarines and pirates. And weapons nearby.
Come right to 095. Helm I.
Con, dive at 150.
Anything underwater is a sub or a reef. Yeah. Make a torpedo hole big enough? What? Oh, I see what you mean. Like open torpedo tubes and then go through like a school of fish or something?
Con
Yeah.
maneuvering, making turns for 4.
Well, see, fish aren't dumb.
knots.
Well, yeah, they are. They're pretty dumb, actually. But they are aware, and they're not going to let a sub just drive right through them, unless it is literally a school of fish. But then what are you going to do with that? You have a bunch of little tiny fish in your torpedo tube or your fish tube. Now, shrimp would be interesting. You could do that with balls of shrimp. Shrimp's pretty good. You'd fry that stuff up. There's some merit to your idea. That's what I'm saying. I like it. Archerfish did open sea scan? What are you talking about? Operation Sea Scan. Archerfish did a lot of... I knew a radioman on the Archerfish. He was up to some spooky stuff on that sub. Like super secret squirrel stuff. All right, there we go. Leave combat. All right. Let's do it again, baby. They're not going to invade Taiwan, are they? It's just not going to happen. What am I doing here? Oh, here they come. Good Lord. You guys are late. All right, 15,000. Oh, wait, this is going to be surface ship. Let's do 25,000 yards. And let's finally get a chance to do our little tactic. Oh, Jesus Christ. Have I had that thing open the whole time? Okay. Let's do the... There we go. There we go. Then this is going to be a torpedo. So we're going to go launch, 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 launch. Countermeasure, torpedo. All right. So we have new sonar contact bearing 043. We're at periscope depth, right? Yeah. We're heading east, thank goodness, finally towards deep water for the first time today. Let's fight it out. Fight it out. There we go.
Make depth 3-5 feet. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Get up to periscope
Make
depth,
depth
please.
35 feet. Dive by.
I'm gonna go ahead and launch that dumb decoy because we're heading this way anyway.
Con sonar new.
Con, dive.
All right,
3,
raise the radar
5
mast.
feet, Dive by.
Shoot 2-2.
Con sonar master 1 is classified as escort.
Oh,
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
all right, torpedo evasion. Let's get out of here.
Make turns. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Con fire control, we've lost.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 1.
Passing 100 feet.
Let's see how deep the water is. It is 600 feet. We're getting beneath the
Passing
layer right now.
200 feet. Passing 300 feet.
I'm gonna put my decoy between me and them.
Con sonar lost.
Passing 400
I heard an
feet.
explosion. We got one, but not the other. Oh well.
Come right to 180. Helm I.
All right, we'll see where their weapons land and how we can deal with them here in just a second.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Yeah, as far as in reality, not this video game, China invading Taiwan, the Strait of Hormuz proved why that's probably not going to happen. It's very difficult to sustain any kind of near-shore operation
Come
without
left
being
to
absolutely
128
decimated by $30
L9.
drones. And
Con
China's not
L,
dumb. There are many
steady
things, but they're
course.
not dumb.
Come right to 132. Helm I.
So
Con
I've got my
L, steady
decoy
course.
right on the same parallel line as the contact going active. So I'm hoping that that buys us some time until we get to some deep
torpedo
water
room,
up here.
Tube 3 ready.
Yeah, I have absolutely, I've convinced myself anyway. I haven't tried to convince anybody else. But me as Sub-Brief, the
400
serious guy, not the guy that plays video games, I think it's zero chance. I would tell the president zero chance that China is going to invade Taiwan now. It's not going to happen. They may do something else. It won't be an amphibious invasion. Nope. Ain't going to be that. They might come out of space in parachute trooper pods, but they're not coming from a ship or a submarine. Because they waited too long. Technology changed, and drone warfare has made that
Come
too...
left to.
Well, it's made it
1, 2,
impossible.
3,
I was going to say too
Helm I.
costly. Japan or China doesn't worry about
Helm,
cost
steady
when it
course.
comes to material and manpower, because they got a lot of both. But they will not be able to sustain any kind of beach operation whatsoever. Nope. Ain't happening. 0% chance. Write it down, mark the tape, clip this. I'm right. All right, now back to your video game.
Come left to 1,
Let's
2, 2,
dodge a
Helm I.
weapon. I'm surprised I haven't seen a weapon in the water yet. The nice thing is we can stop worrying about spending money on the Navy now. We don't need to worry about defending Taiwan. Well, there's a lot of positives to that. Spend that money in CENTCOM where it belongs, right?
Come left to.
That should
1,
give my
1,
Indo-PACOM
0, Helm I.
listeners chills.
Con helm. Steady
Those
course.
poor guys. We keep taking their weapons. We took all the Patriots out of Korea. And then got them destroyed in Bahrain by a fucking drone. Oh, God. It's funny. It's so funny. Let's see. Numi says China wants U.S. naval power to subside and global narrative focus. Yeah, I know. That's fine. Yeah, China's going to do whatever China's going to do. One thing they're not going to do is successfully invade Taiwan. That's not going to happen. Now, Taiwan may vote to become part of China. That's still on the table. A lot of soft power and propaganda in Taiwan. That doesn't ever get talked about. But there's literally a political party in
Come
Taiwan
right
that
to
wants to do
1,
that.
1,
All they got to do is get
Helm
elected.
I.
That's the most likely way it's going to happen. In just drone imperative says we have New World Order. We do have New World Order, yeah. And we're in a monopolar world, and it's the United States. If you want to do business, you come to us. You want oil, you come to us.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing
Hey!
360.
Torpedoes locked on to Mr. Luda. I think CR-8 might be a submarine, possibly. That's what I was hoping the torpedo would hit, was CR-8, just so I could take him off the map. Most people in Taiwan don't want to live under CCP. Yep, I agree with that. Those people should run for political office then. Now, the people in power right now are anti-Chinese, big time. And all they got to do is stay in power, and they'll be fine. I don't care. Probably the most important thing to take about this is I don't care about Taiwan at all. China, let's redirect the money to noble goal. No. We need to buy more weapons. We got a lot of missiles to restock.
352.
Hey, we got them. Hey, and Koshong died too. Who sank him? Uh-oh. Did we launch a missile? We did. Well, there's your war crime. I think we got him. Yeah! Haha! Look at that. The war crime crowd has been satisfied. Yeah. All right. Now the question is, who in the world is CR-8?
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Can I get out of this? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Son of a gun. All right, fine. Yes, okay, this is it. This has got to be the one. I've been promising you guys a fleet battle for 2 hours now. It's gonna happen this time. This is the time it happens, I swear to you. We're gonna get a fleet battle, and it's gonna happen before I run out of decoys again. We're almost out of decoys again. What? That's sad, actually. It's kind of sad. What do I want to do? I want to shoot a lot of weapons. What I want to do. Oh, we only have 7. Oh no. I got to save some of my missiles for post. Oh geez. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna shoot. We're gonna shoot 2 torpedoes. So here's how you attack a fleet. So the fleet's gonna have the main body and a ring around it, escorts and stuff. And what you want to do is you want to identify the main body, look left, look right, shoot the torpedoes at the left and right, shoot the weapons at the high value target, the missiles at the high value targets in the center, that get as many as you can. Try not to get all the missiles on one target, which is very easy to do, by the way. One target tends to suck them all up. That's why I use the narrow search band. Then we're going to shoot a decoy, one of our decoys, down to the south again, just like we did. It's going to basically be a repeat of what just happened, but I expect them to shoot a lot more torpedoes and have helicopters with the fleet that we're about to engage. So we're at periscope depth. We have our weapons ready. We're going to shoot 4 weapons, 4 missiles, and then during their retreat, I'm going to shoot 3 more missiles to kind of finish them off. That's the plan. 25,000 yards, bearing 063. Let's go.
Sonar, new contact bearing.
Get to periscope depth.
358. Rig shift for ultra quiet.
Ultra quiet. I'm just going to go ahead and launch this flippin' decoy now.
5, 6,
That's our decoy.
2.
That's what you're hearing. Getting some missiles ready.
Con sonar, new contact.
Raise the radar mast. That's definitely a submarine CR3. Yep. Shoot him.
Master 1 is classified as escort.
I don't know who CR2 is.
7. Aye, sir.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 063, designated Sierra 5. Con sonar, new contact bearing 06.
Okay, torpedo evasion.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
I didn't see both sides of the fleet, so I wasn't able to do torpedoes on port and starboard side, but I saw at least one submarine down there in between us and the fleet, so I shot the torpedoes at him instead. Now we're going to put our...
200 feet.
Crap. Very shallow water. That's our decoy. I'm going to maneuver to put our decoy between us and them, just like we did last time. This time will not be as easy, though, because they're going to shoot a lot of weapons at us for sure. Good lord. Okay. I'm just trying to load a decoy. Oh, we have one decoy. Oh, man.
Con Con sonar. Con
Okay.
sonar.
Oh,
Torpedo
fuck.
in the water. Torpedo in the water.
That
Bearing
sucks a
0,
lot.
6, 5.
Okay, there's 2 weapons over there. Oh,
Con
shit.
sonar regained
That's on
contact
top of us.
Master 1.
my God.
Bearing 0, 6.
Con, knuckle formed.
Knuckle formed.
Con, torpedo room, tube 6 ready.
That torpedo is literally on top of us. Like, what the hell?
Passing 200 feet.
No. Oh my god. Hello? Oh my god, we are so screwed.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 4, 6 knots.
Oh good, 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 good.
Con sonar. Torpedo
Oh.
in the water. Torpedo in the water.
Where?
Bearing 3, 2, 8.
328. That's them. That's them. Okay. Gotta get a little bit closer to my decoy.
Torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Come left 2.
I'm gonna try to cross the wake of my other decoy here and see if that buys us time. Shit. Man, these guys are persistent. Oh my god, okay. Not good.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3
I
ready.
gotta try and get in front of my own freaking decoy.
Come left 2.
Why are you so fast, decoy?
Helm aye. Con helm. Steady course.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's not working at all. So we got 1 target. Oh, we got 2 targets. Good. Well, that's it's a start. That's why we didn't shoot all of our missiles on that initial volley. I've got 3 missiles. We want to use them against the landing vessels as soon as we can. God bless these freaking... Oh no, we're being straddled. That's bad. That's bad.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Okay. I'm hoping one of my 2 torpedoes hits either Sierra 3 or Sierra 4. I'm sure one of those 2 is probably a whale, but there's a chance the other one's not. Okay, that's interesting. We drew a uterus. That's new. How far away is that?
Con, torpedo room, tube 5
We
ready.
almost got away with this one. Okay. Yeah, Lord Total, that's a good idea. I can't give investment advice, but I know that RTX and LMT, or is it LTM? LMT,
Con, torpedo room,
they pay
tube 7 ready.
dividends, which is nice. And last time I checked, it was like $2 a year on LMT. Might have been $2.50. So, you know, you buy, you know, a couple of those stocks, you get a little bit of money. It's nice. Problem is, on this course that works for us, masks the torpedoes that I'm running from. Oh, okay, 1 ran out of fuel. That's good, that's good. Ah, there's the other one. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and turn and slow down.
Left 2, 0.
And let's reassess. Let's come up periscope depth. I am ready to conduct another missile attack.
Cavitating. Con helm.
We
steady
don't want to
course.
let the fleet get away. And there's no active coming from Sierra 3 or Sierra 4. There is a small chance that both of those are biologics. Small chance. Mirror Man says, with something as large as an alpha traveling that fast at shallow water, does it cause... oh, sure. Yeah, the Bernoulli effect is very real. Yeah. Now that I'm slowing down, it's not so bad. But whenever you're doing 40 knots and you're right below the surface, you would definitely see a hump. For sure.
Dive at 3-5 feet. Dive by.
All right, so there goes our torpedoes. They went right through CR3. So CR3 and CR4 are probably back here with the fleet. I thought maybe they might be submarines out ahead of the fleet, but it doesn't look like it. So I have, let's bring this up for you. I've got 3 missiles ready to go. I want to go and shoot these missiles at the fleet before they escape back to China.
Sonar new contact bearing 089, designated Sierra 7.
Ooh, and that might be a sub.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 05.
Raise the radar mass.
All right, we're going to raise radar mass. CR7 is very
Con
interesting.
Sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 036.
Bearing is
Con
that?
sonar regained
cargo ship,
contact
yeah.
on Sierra 4, bearing 045.
Yukon. What the hell's a Yukon?
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 6, bearing 042.
So Sierra 3, Sierra 4 are definitely submerged. Doesn't mean they're a submarine, but
5 knots.
definitely worth examining. So these guys are running away. This is probably a warship.
Con sonar new contact bearing 048.
All right.
Designated
We're going to
Sierra
get hammered
9.
by... that's a warship for sure.
Con sonar master 2 is classified as escort.
Damn it.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
I don't want to shoot him with a missile, but I don't have a choice.
Shoot 2-2. Aye,
All right,
sir.
torpedo evasion, because we're
Con
definitely being
sonar,
shot
we
at.
are cavitating.
I was going to shoot a decoy, but I'm going to hold on to it. It's my last decoy. I don't want to use it right
Con
now.
sonar lost
Passing 100 feet.
We have 2 torpedoes heading towards that warship that's coming down on us, but they were too far away.
Passing 200 feet.
I didn't want to wait for the torpedo to get to him. That's why I launched that missile at that warship. There is a chance that that warship shoots that missile out of the water.
Passing 300 feet.
Okay. We're steady on depth. We're at 300 feet. Total water depth's only 400 feet, though, so I was watching it over here. That's interesting. I wonder what's on fire there. You would think it would have sank by now. That might be the warship now. What is that? It's kind of big.
Con sonar lost contact.
Oh.
Master 2. Last
That's a
bearing
landing ship.
037.
Awesome.
Contact breaking up.
Oh, well, no, it says that it's a warship, but it looks like a landing ship to me. Let's go this
Come
way
right
again.
to 046. Helm aye.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Making turns for 4
Oh,
knots.
oh, that sucks. All right, well, that one didn't do very good. I got 1 missile left. And if it blew up, that means a point defense got the missile. So,
Come left
there's
to
still another warship out there.
049. Helm aye.
All right, let's come up to like 200 feet.
Peak depth 200 feet. Dive by.
Hey, X-Dad's here. He says, this is where I plant my face in the sand usually. Yeah, whenever I'm high-speed, shallow water, it's super easy to do that, man. I always kind of keep up on my screen. I don't show it to you guys all the time. But if I'm not classifying contacts with sonar, I'll leave this screen up so I know where the position of ship is to bottom at all times, not just in front of me, because this can be deceiving. This can look a lot deeper than it actually is. We're really close to the bottom here. So I recommend keeping the conditions tab open when you're playing in shallow water like this. So we want to run at this fleet.
Con. Dive at 200.
I'm afraid CR3 or
feet.
CR6
Dive
is
by.
a sub, and they're going to surprise the hell out of us. That active, I think, is a warship that shot down our Tomahawk. We do have 2 of our own torpedoes ahead of us. They're probably going to get sucked up by these wrecks, though. Master 1, Master 2, probably going to attract our weapons. Here's one of them. Well, no, this one... Oh, wow, that one blew up. Oh, that's the one we got with the harpoon, or the tomahawk. Yeah, see, this one's homing in on this wreck.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Tube 4 ready. So I've got one missile, one decoy, and a lot of torpedoes. That's about it. Ah, fuck. Alright. It's a good start, but I don't think we've... Oh shit, that is a helicopter. Turn!
Con
Turn!
sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, 0. Last bearing 0, 1, 8. Contact breaking up.
Contact breaking up.
Passing 300 feet.
They said Sierra 8, but Sierra 8's right there. That helicopter's right behind us. Okay.
Come left to 0, 7, 7. Helm I.
I thought he was going to drop a weapon, but I didn't see it.
Con, helm, steady course.
Okay. Alrighty then. Oh, Sierra 10. What the hell's that? Okay, I guess we'll find out in the debrief. That might be our first merchant tonnage. Yeah. Do you think Sierra 3... Sierra 3 might be a submarine? 'Cause I saw active that lined up nicely with this position. But I really don't want to slow down to verify it. We might have to, though. Alright.
Con sonar, no longer
Alright, we're going to
cavitating.
slow down just for a minute.
Con, helm, steady course.
I'm going to ping just a little bit here. See if I can get CR3 to give me a return. Because if that's a submarine, I don't want to run right at it. Otherwise, we're going to have to. If it's not a submarine, we're going to have to. Let's see what we got. Yeah, see, that may not be... Plus, CR3's position is very old. Whatever was there is not there now, so... It could be Sierra 9, or any of these guys, actually. But I want to sink the warship so I can shoot my Tomahawk without it being shot down.
Con sonar, switching to active
Let's
search.
see if we get any return at all. Now, we are below a strong layer, so... We may not get a return
Con
here.
sonar, regained contact on. Master, 7, bearing.
All right, let's
1,
go ahead and make our
2,
depth
0.
150. Let's go above the layer.
Make depth 150 feet.
Yeah,
Dive
okay, so
by.
he's way up there. It could be Sierra 3 is the warship after all. I think right here's a warship. Yeah, this guy. Oh my god. Why are we going down? Oh no, we're coming up. Okay. There we go.
Con sonar, Sierra 3
Aha!
is classified as escort.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
All right, let's torpedo evasion this thing.
Make turns for con sonar. We are cavitating.
Let's right fill rudder.
Con sonar lost.
Passing 200 feet.
Let's see what he does with
Con
that
fire
information.
control, we've lost the wire.
Passing 300 feet.
So
Come
once
left
he's
two,
dead, I
1,
could launch
3,
a
1,
wide
helm
scanning Tomahawk in this direction, and it'll hit something. And that might be
helm,
enough to win
steady
the
course.
win the mission, because we don't have to sink everybody in the mission, but we have to sink more than half. We already got 2 of the landing craft, and we got 3. I got 2 warships and 1 landing craft, but we saw a third one over here, like Sierra 6. Even though it says it's not sunk, there's a third warship here that's sunk. How far away was that? I hear what sounds like an RBU or something. We'll see what our weapon does here. Yeah. Okay. Do minefields? Let's see. Only minefields I've seen are on land attack Yeah, that's true. I don't think they have minefields outside of those missions, if anyone's asking about that. Let's see. Frosted says, do landing ships only transport troops and vehicles, or do they transport supplies? In this game, they use a combination of the two. So obviously this is troops and vehicles. And then there's another kind of ship.
Con sonar, Sierra 1,
Huh.
0 is
You're upside down.
classified as merchant.
Well, I'll show you by the end of this match the other type of supply ship they have. There's a kind that's strictly, it looks like a ferry for like transporting passengers, and that would be the supply ship. As far as like a big cargo merchant, I think they have one, but it's not, that's pretty rare. But I've definitely seen missions with that because they have the Chinese flag on them. I need our weapon to go active so I know that it's hunting CR3. We're waiting on a red ping from this direction because that would be our weapon there. Let's see. With the Alpha 2, could you run after the convoy and shoot torpedo? I could, yeah. We're fast enough to catch them. It would just take a long time. They've got a hell of a head start on us. They're 30,000 yards away going 30 knots. You know. Getting tired of waiting on my weapon to do its job.
0, 6, 0,
Come on, Torpedo, do something.
Con, helm.
Did our weapon hit the ground? Oh no. Okay, for some reason we don't have a weapon anymore. Okay. I put it in shallow mode, so it should not hit the ground. Well, that's not good. I'm gonna have to shoot again.
Make depth 3, 5 feet, dive by.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
We're gonna come shallow. I'm gonna slow to 5 knots. I'm gonna verify range. We're gonna definitely choke this guy out. I'm gonna shoot 2 weapons at him. I gotta be sure. Oh, there he is. He finally decided to do something. So we do have a weapon up here. Let's see where he's at. There. Okay, he's on course. We'll just watch him.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3.
Yeah, so Sierra 3 is coming down on us now.
Con sonar regained contact on Master 7.
Let's get an actual position on him. I'm going to use some active sonar to localize Sierra 3. Okay.
Con sonar.
So he's in full torpedo evasion. He might, on that course, evade our weapon.
Con sonar regained contact on.
Con, dive at 3, 5 feet, dive by.
Yeah.
Con maneuvering,
Oh.
making turns for.
That was a
5
mistake.
knots.
Whenever he turned into the weapon, well, when he dropped the noisemaker, that attracted the torpedo. Okay, let's go ahead and continue our evasion.
Make turns.
Con sonar, we are
We're
cavitating.
really vulnerable to that helicopter right now. I don't
Con
want to.
sonar lock. Come left to 0, 4.
I don't want to get killed by a helicopter. That'd be a hell of a way to go.
Con,
I'm getting down below the layer. That's what this little
Con,
bubbled line
passing
is.
200
That's
feet.
the layer. We're in the shadow zone now. We're cavitating so much, it's not really protecting us, but it's always a good habit to stay in the shadow zone during invasions if you can. Just practice doing it so you always do it without thinking about it. Did they RBU the torpedo? They might have, because that's a legitimate tactic that they use, and that's probably in the game. I thought I heard an RBU launch. We don't want to get too close to this fight. Well, that torpedo's still searching, but hopefully we'll hear an explosion pretty soon.
Con sonar.
There it
Noisemaker
goes.
bearing 0, 2, 0. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3 bearing 0, 1,
All right.
9. Come left to 0,
So we're going to run up this way a little bit.
Helm I.
I'm going to give that contact time to sink so he's not in the way.
Making turns
And then we're going to
for
launch our
4,
last
6
missile.
knots.
in a wide scan radar up this direction. We're going to get somebody. Yeah, we got a bulk tanker, boys. Hell yeah. There you go. Are you not entertained? I am. We got them. Packages. Look at all those Amazon Prime packages. Someone's not going to get their cat food. Probably some woman with blue hair.
Come right to 037 Helm I.
All right. Let's get a periscope depth.
Make depth 3.5 feet. Dive by.
This helicopter's going to be all over us like peanut butter on toast. So we're going to have to be quick about this.
Con sonar.
Yeah,
No longer
all the
cavitating.
sneakers, yeah. The Temu orders will be late. That's true. People will have to get a refund or a reorder. I don't know if Temu probably doesn't do refunds because everything on there is $1. Temu's like the dollar store of the internet, and it's amazing. I highly recommend Temu.
Back emergency. Maneuver guy.
If you find something on Amazon you like, check Temu before you buy it. You might get it for $1.
Raise the radar mast.
All right, radar mast. Give me a good bearing to something that's not American. Look how far away they are now. What is Sierra 4? That is bullcrap.
3.5 feet. Dive
If
by.
Sierra 4 is a warship, we're going to lose our weapon.
Con sonar regained contact. Sierra 8 bearing 0.
I'm going to do active sonar. Do everything I can to get a verified range on anybody.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 9 bearing 0.
That guy is
3,
fucking
5.
close. Do you think those are
Con
submarines?
sonar regained contact
Oh, that's
on
definitely
Sierra
the fleet.
1 bearing 0 6 7.
Okay.
Con sonar Sierra
Mercy D.
4 is
Mercy D.
make turns for con sonar. We are cavitating.
All right, we're going to catch these guys.
Con sonar Sierra con helm steady course.
Oh,
Con
we can turn the active sonar off now, I guess.
Passing 100 feet.
I really hope it
Con
gets
sonar
deeper
lost
as we get out there.
contact. Sierra
Passing
do-
200 feet.
Let's come down 400 feet.
Make depth 4.0.
All right, let's
feet.
watch our
Dive
missile.
by.
I really hope I hit a landing vessel because that will probably be enough to win the mission. That's what I'm hanging my hat on here. If it hits a warship, that's great, but we ain't got enough tonnage to finish the mission successfully. You thought Amazon got their stuff from Temu? Do you know what resellers do? Because you as a person can open up your own web page and sell stuff on Amazon if you didn't know that. Those people frequently buy from Temu in bulk, not for savings, but just to have inventory, and then sell that stuff at a markup with a shipping markup. Oh shit, there's still a warship out there. On Amazon. I've fallen prey to that a few times. So that's what I'm saying. Just check. Oh, these guys have point defenses. I forgot about that. So,
Maneuvering, making turns
I don't know
for
which one it is,
4,
but
6 knots.
crap.
Come left
Okay.
to 032 helm.
What's our
I.
depth? It looks like we're getting into really deep water. Oh, but it gets shallow again. All right. Let's do this. Let's compress some time, and I'm going to try and catch these fools. We're going to have to shoot our torpedoes really shallow so they don't run into the ground. But we have got to get at least 2 more kills. We don't have enough tonnage. I've also bought stuff on Amazon from whatever person. I don't know the person. But it was clearly it was returned. It had been opened and resealed, right? And I didn't like that. I was like, obviously I bought somebody's return. That's not good. Fucking
Make depth
bottom's
2,
getting shallow here.
0 feet. Dive by.
All right, we're almost there.
Dive at 200 feet. Dive by.
Okay, there we go. All right, we're gonna slow down for torpedo launch.
Con sonar no longer cavitating.
Get an idea. I don't think they changed course, but let's just make sure. Wow. They might be so far away we can't even see them.
Make depth 3.5 feet. Dive by.
That's not good. Gal says, have you heard about the fake mom and pop shops people think they're buying from small
Con
business?
sonar regained contact on.
Oh, wow.
0,
I wouldn't be
bearing
surprised. I've not
0,
heard of that,
1,
but that sounds like
9.
a pretty
Con
convincing
sonar regained
plan.
contact on. Sierra 4,
I
bearing
believe
0,
stuff like that
2,
happens.
7.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God.
Con
Okay.
sonar
There we go. We
regained
finally got a
contact
range.
on.
That's all I need.
Sierra 6, bearing 0, 1, 4.
So I'm going to fire,
Con sonar
Yeah.
regained contact on. Sierra 9, bearing 0,
and then way
4,
in front of
3.
them, I'm going to fire a third one.
7. Aye, sir.
Con sonar regained contact on. Sierra 1, come right to.
Now we're going to do a torpedo
0,
evasion.
0, helm up. Make turns for 4.
All right, so we got 3
We are
torpedoes.
cavitating.
All we need is 2 different
Con
ships.
Fire control, we've lost the wire.
Con sonar lost.
Passing 100 feet.
Con
I
Fire
need those 3
control, we've
weapons
lost
to
the
hit
wire.
2 different ships. And then we'll be good.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing.
I have
0,
heard of
2, come left
something
2,
that's popular
1,
in
2,
cities
6, helm I.
where the kitchens,
Con helm.
I think it's
steady
kitchens
course.
that make food, advertise themselves as somebody else, like a brand, but it's actually it's kind of the reverse of what you're talking about, where it's a mom and pop cooking food, and then they market it as something else online, as like a restaurant or something. God, it's been years since I heard that story, but it was kind of a interesting business idea. It wasn't illegal or anything. It was just it's basically a business downtown, a restaurant. There, that's what it is. A restaurant downtown where instead of renting out a space that's really expensive to rent in a downtown district to serve customers dinner, they just rent the kitchen.
Con, torpedo room.
And
2,
so,
2,
and then they do delivery. And there's no dining area. I saw that on the news a couple years ago, and that seemed like a good idea.
1, 2, 2,
Save some
helm
money,
I.
save a lot of
Con
overhead.
helm,
Most
steady
people
course.
dine in anyway. Yep. Tan says Chuck E. Cheese does that. Oh, the delivery thing? I don't eat Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. Yeah, I do like a good pizza, though. I'm not against it. I'm just saying I haven't had Chuck E. Cheese since I was 12. So I don't know. Yeah. Chuck E. Cheese is like a casino for toddlers or children. You got to get them while they're young. You know, you got to get the tickets, man. Get that stuffed bear over there.
Con, torpedo room. Tube 3 ready.
I saw a fight at Chuck E. Cheese once between like parents. And I was like, what the hell? What are you doing? This is a Waffle House.
Come left 2, 0, 5, 8, helm I.
Yeah.
Con helm, steady course.
So the question is, was 7,000 yards close enough to get 2 of these ships before the torpedoes run out of fuel?
Con, torpedo room. Tube 5 ready.
We will find out right now.
Con,
It's
torpedo
9 and
room.
8.
Tube 6 ready. Con, torpedo room. Tube 7 ready.
I reloaded all torpedoes. That's all I got left. And there's no more missiles, so. Okay, our torpedoes have enabled. And they're far enough away to not see us, which is nice. That's why I came down this way.
Con sonar lost contact.
Yay, we got
Sierra
one.
8, last bearing 3.
We got
2,
2.
7,
Awesome.
Contact breaking up.
I think that's enough to win. Yeah, one of them got hit twice, got double tapped. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's do some battle damage assessment.
Dive by.
We're coming
Con
periscope
sonar
depth. Take
no longer cavitating.
a little look-see-loo at him. Watch him sink.
Con sonar switching to active search.
I don't know what happened to the helicopter, but I'm not upset that he's gone. You know.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 3, 1, 3. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 6, bearing 3, 1, 4.
Con, dive at 3.
There he
5
is.
feet. Dive by.
Aye, sir.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, 1, bearing 1, 3, 3. Con sonar, switching to passive
All right,
search.
we're gonna quietly go down to about 250 feet.
Depth 250 feet. Dive by.
I'm not gonna change course or nothing. Let torpedoes do their job and see what happens, you know?
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
I'm pretty sure we already won, so that's all that
Con,
matters.
Dive at 250 feet. Dive by.
So this is a good example of range separating your weapons. Since both contacts are on the same bearing relatively, I'm enabling one weapon early to the first one, and then I'm enabling the second weapon late intentionally to get the second one. So you can separate your weapons by range and bearing. I should say, or bearing. Oh crap! I've already
Con,
missed.
fire control, weapon acquired.
I thought I missed.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, 1, last bearing 1.
Got it.
9.
Yeah, we're definitely
Contact
winning
faded.
this one. Got it
Con,
for sure.
torpedo room. No
We're-
reloads available.
We're out of weapons. Holy smokes. How about that? That's crazy. This guy's hauling ass. This guy's going full speed. Hold on a second. Let's see who this guy is. Oh, here we go. Someone was asking me about, are there ships that look like just supply ships? This would be an example of that. There's probably troops on board this ship, but obviously no vehicles and probably a lot of supplies. Now, there is a different mission that's not a landing invasion where they do use merchant vessels, like big cargo ships, like trying to go through the Strait of Hormuz, those big things. That's a completely different mission set. But this guy has a torpedo on him. He doesn't even know it. All he knows is all his friends are dead. He thinks he's lucky. He's not lucky, he's just last.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
I went ahead and I sank these last two only because that helicopter's gone. So we don't have that to worry about anymore. Let's hit our weapon here. Can watch the weapon do its job.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 6, last bearing 3, 3, 1.
You'd haul butt
Contact
too.
reached
Yeah, if
out.
somebody was chasing you, I don't blame you. Yeah, if you hear a torpedo and your friends are blown up, that's when you run, right? Gussie says, or Grucy, sorry, says, does crossing the wires cause a problem? It can. That's actually a real thing, yeah. But now they're, like in 2026, they're all, what do you call it? Oh, God. It's not technically a wire. It's a filament. It's some kind of filament. It doesn't cause the problem anymore, but back in the day, that was a problem. Yeah. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's see what the battle damage assessment says, because I bet you we sank everybody. Great job. The expected invasion of Taiwan was repelled. And, Bronze Star, huh? You get one of these just for taking an airplane to Iraq if you're in the Army. Yeah, you guys in the Army know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Not that you didn't earn it. You did go to Iraq. I mean, that's something. Seems like everybody in the Army has National Service Ribbon and a Bronze Star. They might as well hand those out at boot camp, you know? Oh, I'm going to get some hate mail for that. People be like, well, how dare you talk bad about my Bronze Star. Calm down. Just jokes. All right. We are going to call it a day with that. There's our little tiny star. There we go. That's actual size. Yeah, it's really a tiny little thing. Hey, I got some great news for you guys. So on Wednesday, our next stream day happens to be, and this is a coincidence for real, the same day that the embargo that I am under, the NDA, if you will, even though I didn't sign in one, but the embargo that I'm under is lifted Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. my time. So I'm going to, if that doesn't change, I can stream right here with you modern naval warfare. And I can show you how to do a much more realistic submarine search and attack. It's a lot slower pace. Be ready for that. It's not arcadey like we've been doing today. We've been having some fun today, and I enjoyed it. Thank you, by the way, for choosing the Alpha 2. That was a lot of fun. I like that a lot. But on Wednesday, we're going to do much more of a simulated submarine approach and attack. So be prepared for that mentally. You know, bring drinks, bring snacks. Submarine warfare takes a long time and it's difficult. And we're going to do it on Wednesday unless something changes. That's a huge caveat because they might push back the moratorium to continue working on the game. I have no indication that that's going to happen, but let's be ready for that possibility, okay? If that doesn't happen, I'll be able to stream it on Wednesday. So, and I'll double check my calendar to make sure it is Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. All right, I'll see you guys then. Have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for asking the questions too. Sorry I missed that one question. Every time I looked up at chat, I saw people arguing about a question, but I never saw the original question. But Numi put it in a bit, so I do appreciate that. Okay, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a great weekend.